math because it gets crazy.
Well, right. Guess I'm in a junker.
I'm going to start the stream now. Will, you said you wanted to blast it through some Discords?
Yes, and I'm looking at the what's it called, the Twitch link myself. I was like, oh wait, it's in here. Oh wait, no, it's not. I have to do it myself.
All right, so we don't have Roger here, so he's not going to tell you guys to say who you are and character name first, real name first, character name, and a little bit about yourself. He loves that shit.
What about your character, you mean?
I don't care. About yourself, about your character.
As he said, that's Trishan's thing, not his.
I guess my name is Jim now.
Yeah, so this is Bloodwars of Sanguera, episode 4, or season 4, episode 15. There's no business like snow business. Question of the week. What are your character's core moral beliefs?
I think
Lawson looks like it was first.
I'm Christopher. I play Lawson, a Tabaxi, rogue, bard, fighter, jack of all trades, sword sell kind of thing.
Sell sword?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. No one will ever be able to tell if Lawson's lack of morality is nature and nurture. But what morals But what morals does he even have? His moral compass seems to have one bearing, and that is loyalty. Not blind loyalty, but friendship. He wants to be good and understands that his actions don't reflect that. But at least he wants it.
All right, let's see here. Miles was next.
I am playing Miles. I'm Landon. Miles is a war cleric, basically a fighter with some magic pizzazz. Miles believes that he was put on this world to help people and smash heads. He sticks to this ideal pretty stiffly.
All right. And Rando.
I'm Sean. I play some Rando, a Dwarven fighter. They sort of passed. Some Rando's core moral beliefs lie somewhere to the neutral side of whatever he's currently being paid to do. For instance, if the job is to deliver a local feudal lord his tax monies, he'll get those taxes, but he's been known to look the other way from time to time for the sake of keeping the peace or giving someone a second chance. If the job is to kill the lord and return the taxes to the people, he's more likely to abscond the lord in the night and exile him to a faraway land, then happily pass back the proceeds. This middle ground allows him to play both ends of the alignment table against each other, perfected in much of his activities.
Nice. Sombra.
Okay, my name is Tom. I play Sombra, a high elf wizard. Sombra's core moral beliefs are to live and let live, unless you're a demon or undead, in which case you should probably die sooner than later. Generally speaking...
He was going to make a joke about the undead already being dead.
Right? Generally speaking, he follows the golden rule and abides by the rule of law, unless that law was created by tyrants. He'll always help a friend in need and won't stand by to those less fortunate suffer at the hands of evildoers. I should have been a paladin, shit.
Right? Or at least a war cleric.
I usually do play a paladin. Why not, right?
All right. Ark.
Here I am. So, let's see. What I read down here. So, Ark's main beliefs is that family is everything. It was distilled in him from a young age that he would always matter to them, and in return, he should try to hold a place for them in his heart. It's why he never much retaliated when Carrick, his younger brother, got into the habit of bashing with a shield. It's also why he feels responsible to correct his family's mistakes, even if they don't see them as such. As he grew up, however, he was tested many times with their strictness of family traditions, air quotes, and he grew the notion that one needs to reach for what makes themselves happy at all times, whether it's long term or in the moment.
Nice. And Roger wrote here. Roger is played by Tristan. Roger's core moral beliefs haven't changed much since he became an adventurer. Chains are meant to be broken. Everyone deserves to live free and unbothered. All property is theft.
What?
All property is
Property is
theft. All right.
I need to go ask him what that means. It's like,
He's a communist.
wait a minute.
Well, it's
He's
kind
a
of true. I
communist.
mean, especially when just out of character when it comes to like the United States. All this country is a goddamn theft. Anyway, and in political speak,
Hell, mankind's been stealing from each other for, I don't know, since they were came out of trees. And hell, even when we were in trees, we were still stealing from each other.
For sure.
think
doesn't
all
make
of-
it right.
I think all of nature is basically a game of theft.
Will,
Sometimes it's
will you
rock,
be
paper,
joining us at the
scissors.
Foundry?
Yes, I'm. Right now, I am logging in.
Luck and theft.
Foundry.
You know what I saw today on my dog walk?
What do you say? What'd you see?
Coyote
No, nice.
Holy shit! Really?
wandering
Dang.
around the church parking lot next to my house. Speaking of theft.
Oh.
Crazy. Just wandering, not running.
Looking
Not
for
dashing.
custom babies.
Yep.
I think that was a dingo.
Oh God.
The thing was small though. It was only like maybe 30 pounds. Wasn't scared of anybody though. It was kind of meandering around. People drive by it and just like, what's up?
Huh.
Probably has rabies.
All right, so on the way,
Juju's like a ghost.
he is. He generally is
am I
fading out.
disappearing?
Oh yeah, you're like totally like it's like watching, what was that? Some time travel movie, you know, like Back to the Future.
If I get too relaxed, I disappear.
All right,
Okay,
so
sorry.
the snow elves will tell you on the way to the area that it is mostly a plain out there, and they need to set up basically an archaeological dig that's going to last probably about 6 months to get this thing. So they need the area secured, and they need either you to babysit them for 6 months or you to set up some sort of infrastructure to be protection, I guess. So there is a handout. What are these things called? Note? Journal. On the top left here. And it says securing land. So finding
Double-click
layers.
it, but I don't see it.
No,
Don't see it, but I can double click it if it pops up.
that's pretty odd. Well, I popped it up. Did it go away?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Can you get it back up?
No. I thought it. I
you
double
know what?
clicked there when you popped it up, evidently.
I know why. Let's configure some permissions here. You see it now?
Ah. Yep.
All right.
So we have to do all these?
Correct, yeah. So finding layers is going to require hourly survival checks. The DC is going to be based on your speed. 1 check per half hour if you guys are searching by air. A hex is considered secure when all the layers have been found. And then after you have found all the layers and routed all the monsters, you need to keep the land secured. and you need to set up patrols. Patrols can be hired or trained for 8-hour patrols. So you need at least 3 of them to work around the clock to keep the place safe. 3 groups of them. More would probably be better so they can have days off, but that's up to you. So as you're heading in here, she will tell you that there is a town in number 5 and a town in number 6. There are also camps scattered about. But as you come in, probably from the west side, so you can either head to 5 or head to 6. She doesn't know much about the towns, but she knows that there's a little safety there. She doesn't know exactly how safe, and they definitely haven't like routed out everything around them because they're having issues right now. So one is called Alderwich, one is called Whirl. Would you like to go to one of those or go somewhere else?
The towns?
I have no opinion. Alderwich and what was the other one?
Whirl. WHORL.
I'm gonna roll die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause neither one sounds
I
tempting.
mean, they mean nothing
And
to
it's
me.
not a one or the other, it's a one and then the other, right?
Probably, yeah.
Roll that dice.
Six. I got a 6. Yeah.
All right, so what does that mean?
I don't know. I was basically thinking like
Means
so
you're going to
there's
6.
Yeah, like
All right, sounds good.
it's like yeah.
All right, so this is where
Yeah.
Whirl is. It is barely a town. It doesn't have walls so much as fences. Everything is
Cut it
kind
out,
of
Sombra.
like white walls, white dirty walls, tiled roofs. Everything is at least 2 stories.
Oh.
And it's very quiet when you walk into town. It's probably about 2 o'clock.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
No kids playing. Nobody out fetching water. Nobody out. You doing anything?
Nope.
Do we see any signs of life at all?
Definitely, yeah. There's smoke coming out of the chimneys. There's probably 5 or 6 large buildings, and then like homes off to the back.
Are there balls rolling through the street as if they were left unattended as they ran?
No.
They saw us coming. I was like, "Run, strangers!" I'm kidding. Okay, but so these guys are mostly home buddies. Whoever stays here.
Yeah. And
did we
you
have
guys are in
any-
an Arctic area, so it's
Right, that makes sense.
freezing outside.
Right. Who wants to be playing out in the snow?
Yeah.
That's why people aren't outside, because it's really fucking cold.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
It is the snow elf, so.
So the main
Nice.
idea of like what we're doing is supposed to like go around, make sure that we either appease or fend off groups of people that might get in the way of us treading a route to where the snows want to get to.
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
The snow elves
yeah.
want to.
Explain it to me again.
The snow elves need to be
Sorry.
set up for 6 months. The dig is
Yes.
going to take them 6 months to get down into this ruin and find the object they need. So they need to be set up for 6 months. So they need to be be protected. The land around them needs to be secured. They don't want to be halfway through the dig and get run off by something.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
So
here,
wherever the entrance or the main part of the dig is, just outside needs to be that wondrous fortress of Will's.
oh yeah. But like the thing is though, that only lasts 7 days unless I use a wish, like to make it permanent.
You just come back, recast it.
Yeah, like I can just that's true. I can do that.
Not a bad idea.
Once a week, I just come. I pop by. Just, hey, I'm here to refresh the thing.
Yeah.
That's just to protect the entrance, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of the dig.
But it'll give them when we do finally set up protection, it'll give them a base of operation to be safe at.
Yeah. So, can we start with that?
Yeah, that would be the
We're
center
gonna
hex, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. But since we're here at the sixth one, why don't we do what business we can do right here, right now? So these people are they more sheltered, would you say, than the people in the center hex, or like are they about the same?
You have no idea, and there's no town in the center hex.
Oh crap! Oh, right. I thought for a second I misjudged that the center hex is where never mind.
So
That's
in
what we're
reality,
clearing too.
So in reality, we need to clear the layers on the outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the gist of this whole mission.
Exactly.
Okay.
So secure the land. So to secure the land, we have to go to each one of these hexes and start doing survival checks.
Yes.
Okay.
So
and if we're flying, it's faster.
Correct.
And I'm flying. That I know.
Okay.
I can sustain flight. Well, I remember Sombra's shoes can only last like 2 hours, right?
I think it's longer than
Right
that.
back.
Yeah, I think it's longer than that.
Yeah,
I forget.
I think it's 8.
Oh, 8 hours. Okay. I don't know where I got to. So, since we're here, is there
4
like
hours.
4 hours? Okay. So, me in the middle with both of us. So since we're here, I'm trying to think. This is like a very similar to the Ice Snow Elf kind of village town kind of dealio.
It'd probably be a little smaller. Yeah, it's more like a hamlet.
I got it. Does it seem like there is a major building where they might have like town meetings, or like a bigger building that might have more?
The largest building has a sign with a mug hanging above its door.
A mug.
Okay, that makes sense. Like hard liquors.
We need to go buy
Like
some
vodka.
patrols.
Yeah.
We
Hard liquor.
we actually we got to go buy. We got to go pay people to patrol the land because we can't do it all ourselves.
Yeah. Like
And I'm
we're
guessing,
all powerful but omniscient.
I'm guessing, Rich, that we have to basically go and each one of these towns. We need to basically find people to patrol at least 3 sets of patrols after we.
You can get them from the town. Yeah.
Gotcha. Will be one resource to get them. Gotcha. Okay, so yes. go to said pub and perhaps see what the mood of the community is.
All right, there's probably 3 people in here.
It's
Pub
2
is so
o'clock.
played out though.
There's only
What time
people.
So there's probably about 3 people in here. There is someone behind the bar cleaning glasses. And there are 2 people at the bar drinking, and then there's one person with a mug sitting in front of him and a large book that he's writing in.
Okay. Question: what time is it right now?
That's about 2 o'clock.
Ooh.
Okay, so like these are the early drinkers. It doesn't. I'm probably gonna guess like it gets busier, like probably around evening or so. At least that's a guess.
I'm
We
back.
can always find out. You can always ask the barkeep.
Yeah, I was wanting to go up to the barkeep and ask him, hey, so I'm probably guessing this isn't your busiest time. I want to know when that is.
A couple more people come in the evenings, but mostly it's people passing through like you yourselves that I get my most business.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Are they being hospitable towards the dwarves?
They are not being unhospitable.
Okay. No harm, no foul.
How often do you get visitors?
People come through here probably once a month or so.
Oh. How many people live in this hamlet?
There's 35 of us.
Well, that's not very many.
Nah, not too many at all.
So we've been tasked with cleaning out these, I guess these monster layers around here, and well, that shouldn't be
What
a
monster
huge
layers are you
issue for
talking
us. Well, there's some type of layers in this area. Do these guys know about this? I guess the better question.
They have no idea what's going on.
They said there were dragons and what else? Maybe besides in the rest monsters.
Yeah, specifically white dragons, I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other things were.
Have you seen any crazy monsters around this area, these parts?
I mean, there's a dragon, yeah. See her flying around the sky every once in a while.
Oh,
But
I see.
she doesn't come down too often.
So the thing is, though, we're planning on kind of clearing out the area of any dangerous creatures, specifically more south of you. Like, I'm probably guessing because of how lax you are, they don't trouble you at all here, but they probably trouble your neighbors. And
we don't have a lot of neighbors.
Yeah, I can guess from the number you just said. But I just wanted to mention, though, after we clear out the place, most likely we're going to be needing some hired hands to just make sure that, oh no, these creatures are coming back. No, we're going to have these people, these hired hands, make sure that doesn't happen. And want to know if there's any people that, needed some employee or anything like that, some extra gold on hand.
I mean, we have a volunteer militia, but we kind of keep them. Well, I mean, they live here, and they prefer to stay in town. But when people pass through, I can definitely make a mention.
Yeah, sure. So, with a mention of that, I want to pull out from my forgery kit. Sorry, excuse me. Even though I'm not a like a calligrapher at all, I still could probably write up a wanted poster. We need of patrol hired hands.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to be proficient in calligraphy to write.
Yeah.
Is your wanted board around?
There's probably an empty one, yeah.
Either that or we'll just scrawl it onto a freaking bathroom stall.
For a violent time.
I want to give him like a few flyers.
Is there a place to stay around here?
He says, yeah, you can stay here.
How far is it from this area to where we're gonna want to be?
About 6 miles.
That's pretty short because Miles, Miles right here is, he might be tall, but he's not that tall.
That's a dumb joke.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
He's
only
pretty-
about
pretty sorry.
6-7 blocks from me. I can get over there and kick it, but
Okay. So
Yeah, I
We
can
can set up a
definitely
base
make
of operations
mention
here.
when people come through.
Yeah.
King Elliot's due any day now. He usually comes through towards the end of the month.
who?
King Elliot, he's the guy in the castle.
Oh,
Okay. Where's the
So-
castle at?
He says
Canada,
the
right,
castle is in hex number 1.
Next number
Ah.
one.
air quotes.
The
What is
castle
that?
is just
South,
due east, southeast of us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's not really king though. People just call him king. King Elliot.
Is it
Gotcha.
like self-proposed, or is it like everyone just started calling him that?
No, he doesn't call himself King Elliot. Yeah. People call him
Okay, so everyone started calling him that.
So he's beloved by the community.
That's a way to put it. That's one way to put it.
Okay.
That good.
so is he just a crazy guy that lives in a castle and everybody makes fun of him, or
He's just kind of an asshole.
I got it.
Okay. So if we stay here, we can probably fly north of here, or pick up the trail of this dragon, and or perhaps locate a lair or two. Not saying this to the barkeep, but to amongst each other.
Right. Yeah, because we do need to clear out that dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Did
And,
they? I want to ask the bartender. How old is this dragon? How big is this dragon? Kind of look like.
He says, about that big. Yeah, about that big. You don't come down too low. Been here as long as
How
I can
big-
remember. Been here as long as anyone can
Oh.
remember. We got 3 generations living here.
how
So-
big a jackass is he? The king.
What was that?
I was about to
How
say the
big a
dragon.
jackass is he?
Who?
The king.
Oh, King Elliot? I mean, he's a mild jackass. It depends on who you are and how you treat him. Treat him nice, kiss his ass. It's fine. Piss him off, do the wrong thing, then, he gets angry. Storms off to his castle.
What happens? Oh,
Oh, so he just throws a fit and leaves.
Yeah.
Doesn't
he doesn't
hurt
abscond
anybody.
people.
No. He's not. He's not.
Doesn't steal
I mean-
anything from him.
He's no more violent than you folk look.
Oh, no.
Fair enough.
Mm.
We don't look violent. We look very nice. Well,
I look
kept.
at Lost and it's like,
Wow, I just always look pretty, whether I'm nice or not. That's irrelevant.
Okay, so we got a good idea of at least the dragon's at least an adult, easy. So if we're unlucky, it's an ancient dragon.
It probably will be agent because that's the way that Rich rolls. Okay.
Maybe we try and buy that castle off him.
Then he wouldn't be king. He would just be,
A very rich dude,
yes.
but then we could use the castle.
Castles are nice.
Why do we
Wow.
want an old castle?
As another
Station
spot
people?
to keep this place. I don't keep it I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Safe? Cure?
Just-
Base of operations? I don't know.
A fortress, basically, to keep
Yeah.
Gotcha.
hands on deck.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe, but at the same time, we don't want to live here, so.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
saying
like,
for us.
but like that's a power move though. Like we could also just have it like be a what's it called?
Train station.
Yes, a train station.
This
I was trying
isn't
to think of
our
that.
land. I mean,
But if we but we could buy a part of the
Do I have to remind you? All property is theft.
land.
all property is theft, buddy.
Yeah, that's his thing. I don't give two shits about that.
Same here.
I own-
No, yeah, like
I own trains.
Unless
I
we're
own-
liberating
anything.
the castle for the people.
well, like it would be like a public.
Well,
It would be a public station. Like
That's why
probably
I'm
also
just-
have.
Yeah, no, you're right, Will. But that's also why I was trying to figure out how big an asshole he was if we needed to liberate it for them.
Fine.
You would really need us to steal this castle from you.
Well, it would take
But
down
we
a
want to.
petty dictator.
Little Hitler.
I love the bartenders now staring at us as we're having just staring at each other.
Oh right, we're talking in our heads.
Internal dialogue.
CR 5.
Damn,
No,
that's
cast.
some nice
Castle.
penmanship with a fat fucking font.
Like a big old fat font. We could type it, but what's the fun in that, right?
I was gonna
Right,
say,
exactly.
yeah, it does have a Jesus.
Brush stroke.
I don't see the stroke changer though. It just says freehand.
No, there's one that says text. You go
Oh,
to the pencil.
I know. I know there's
I
a
just-
text one.
Couldn't get that out. Because evidently speaking is not my forte today.
Okay, so here, we'll do it this way. Let's go north. Let's travel up and see if we can find some lairs.
Oh wait,
Right.
before we leave though, I do want to tip the bartender 10 gold for, keeping the word out for us. Since he said he doesn't really get a lot of customers come by like only once a month, it's like probably needs a little bit spare gold.
This is mighty nice of you.
I'm a mighty nice dude.
I will see
Oh wait,
you
I'm
gentlemen
looking
this
for
evening.
excuse.
I will see you gentlemen this evening. You staying here?
Maybe. Or we'll be feasting on the corpse of a dead dragon. Well, we'll never know.
I forgot that I was trying to find somewhere to put my money, so here's 100 gold.
I just gave him 10. You up at me? Oh.
Here we go. Listen.
His eyes light up and he says, "Wonderful! I'll have rooms for you all tonight."
Woo, let's go.
Yeah.
And only the best food too, right?
It's the only food I've got. We
Perfect.
don't deal in squalor.
Love it.
Ah. Okay, we're coming back for a feast. I'm gonna invite everyone. Call the townsfolk.
All 35 of them.
He says, "Name's Reeve, by the way."
Ark. And this is my friend Miles.
Miles, I'm eating an ice pop. I'm sorry.
You're eating ice pop.
In this cold?
In the ice?
In this
Ice
freezing?
pop.
He broke a whatever those things are called, icicle.
Icicle.
Just snaps it off and starts eating it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hi ho.
So
Hi ho.
for the people who can't fly, you guys want me to just cast a? I mean, fly only lasts 10 minutes though, so.
No, last an hour.
Oh, an hour? Oh, I just looked it up. I swear I just looked it up. 10 minutes duration.
Really? I thought it
Yeah.
lasted an hour.
You touch a willing creature. Creature gains fly speed of 60 during the duration. Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Weird. Man.
Just
Like,
cast it to
I'm
us
really
three.
good at remembering some things and really bad at remembering others.
Is there any reason we can't do it with the train?
No, can we?
No reason.
Even better.
Let's do it. Let's take a train ride.
It's better than casting a 6-level spell.
And then as walk out. Oh, don't mind the big floating cloud with iron houses on it. That's ours. Tell everybody don't be scared of it.
All right. Just watch out for that dragon flying around up there.
Right.
Watch out for
Like
us.
this big.
They'd have to watch out if it wasn't white because
So we'll fly around in the train and
Yeah, easy enough.
got binoculars or spy glasses and stuff. So
Who's going to be spotting?
I will.
Is it was it going to be a passive perception?
Survival.
Passive. Oh, survival. Ooh,
My
that's
survival
not me.
is.
Somebody's
my
got
survival's
wisdom.
4.
I got 5. I got a +5. That's it.
Better than
They can
mine.
give you guidance. Oh no, I cannot. No,
Just have a
I have
+6.
resistance, not guidance. Sorry, my bad.
I can give you guidance.
Yes,
So-
Miles can give you guidance.
Guidance only lasts a
Plus-
minute, though.
You can keep casting it. This is a way of helping.
Or two people who have
unrealistic.
proficiency in survival could work together.
Yes, that would get you advantage.
Yeah.
You can also split up.
Split up on a train.
Well, no, like someone else, like Art, could go off by himself.
Yeah, I could technically. So I could spot
And then
like
that would
in
be
one
more
area
rolls
while they're
per
looking at another.
hour or half hour.
What's your survival, Will? I mean,
It's not that great. It's like a +2, I think. It is. Yeah,
mine's a
+2.
Mine's a +6. Anybody else?
Yeah, you go.
Do I hear
Uh,
a 7? Do I hear a 7? 7.
Nope. But do we want to go by ourselves? We want to go with somebody else.
Whoever gives us the best chance.
So who's
think-
proficient in survival?
I think Sam, Waston, and
No,
not,
I'm not.
no. Oh, you're
I'm
not.
No, I just have jack of all trades.
Right. That is true. Right.
That is why I have a 5.
I did. For a second, I thought you had like I don't know why, but I always thought you had a minus wisdom.
Oh, I don't know. Minus anything.
All right, so sure. So I'll go with I don't know. Rando.
Yeah, let's go. So you're gonna. What that means is you're gonna basically give me advantage on the roll.
No, I can't give you advantage. I don't have
I think it's just more rolls independently for the hour.
Oh, gotcha.
If we split up, we just get more rolls.
Yeah. But you don't have a fly, so I have to cast fly on you. Or I could polymorph you
Into a
into
bird.
a bird.
Would that affect my survivability?
Your survival rolls?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't
You're turning me
think
into a
so.
mouse.
Or
I think it's still-
no
I-
polymorph. Doesn't it turn you
It
completely into
changes
that
your
creature?
stats. It
Yeah.
changes your stats, but it doesn't change your proficiencies, I don't think.
And those are your stats.
Well,
basically.
let's see. The old polymorph spell. The target assumes the hit points of the new form. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the stats of the chosen beast.
Yeah.
Oh.
That in turn affects your ability, your proficiency scores, right?
Correct. Yeah. Those are game
Okay.
statistics.
So I just turn you into a giant eagle, dude.
Well, if Roger was here, he would offer up his services on the rug. Can we just assume that would be the case?
Yoga mat.
He's not here.
You can borrow his rug. Yeah.
All right.
I like the idea of you being a giant bird, though.
I know, right? But even a giant eagle doesn't actually have proficiency in survival. You would think it would.
I read it, and it does. It also does change your proficiency bonus, but it didn't say that it changed your proficiency. So
It says game statistics. It says game statistics.
Oh. Okay, that means your character statistics. Sorry, personality.
It means you are now a stat block.
Ah, got it. Okay, that makes sense then.
Okay.
So I'm on the magic carpet, and
all right. So you
watch.
are magic carpet alone.
No, I'm gonna with him.
No, with Tom.
The two of you, and then everybody else going on the train.
I'm gonna be flying by the train, looking in a different direction.
Okay, so if you're next to the train, you can only really see what the train is seeing.
Okay, then I'll be. Then I'll be away from it.
Yeah, you have to go somewhere else to get an extra roll. You can't be within eye shot of the train.
Got it.
Basically, if you can assist in a combat, then there's no way that you're looking at two different areas.
Got it.
Right, because from high in the sky, you can see probably, 6 to 12 miles.
Sorry, I was looking at the chat, and if someone played a futuristic witch, would they fly on a Roomba instead of a broom? It's like, yeah, definitely. And Roombas are your best friends.
They're terrible. Roombas are a waste of money. Okay.
Okay. So I can do that.
So only one of us rolls though on each one of these parties, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Let's see. First of all,
Gotta love it when we split the group up into 3. God forbid we actually encounter a monster or something.
I can take them.
Or you can't. One of the two.
Shush.
All right. How fast does the train go?
50 miles.
I know we've discussed this before. I thought it was 60.
I'll be right back. I spilled otter pop juice all over myself, so I'm gonna grab a wet napkin.
Ugh.
Shouldn't be eating those otters.
Yeah. Or drinking their pops.
Yeah, 50 miles an hour.
Ah, okay.
All right, 50 miles. Fast. You're going to have a DC of 14.
All right, I'm going to use my thingy-mabobber from the trade tasks that gave me access to the spell Enhance Ability. So I'm basically casting Owl's Wisdom on myself.
All right.
That's a good idea. Enhance Ability. That's once every time you do it? Or does it last for a while?
It
I
lasts
love
for an hour.
enhanced ability. Yeah.
Shit. Should have got that
So-
cast on you too.
I'll get 2 rolls at that before it goes away.
And then there's one.
So, Rich,
And
Nice
two.
rolls.
oh, what is it? I can't tell what those are.
19 and a 20.
Oh, I thought that was a 1 and 2.
All right,
So,
and
Rich,
how fast
Rich, I
is
wanted to say. Sorry.
how fast does your staff go, Arc?
It goes 50 feet a round.
I wish D&D Beyond were easier to search, or I had done this earlier.
Like a long while back, I think it was explained to me that like every 10 feet an hour is like a mile. So like 50 feet would be like 5 miles an hour at a steady pace.
All right, let's see. In 1 hour, you can move a number of miles equal to your speed divided by 10.
Oh, divided by 10. So then 5. Oh, so that'd be 10 miles an hour.
It's what your what divided by what?
This movement rate's 100.
So
What's
if you're
the movement rate? What's the movement
how many
rate?
miles you can travel an hour?
No, what's
is
the
your
movement
speed
rate?
divided by 5?
Divided by 10.
So it is divided by 10.
Divided by 10, yeah.
Okay, my movement is 50. So it is
So
5
moves-
miles an hour. Okay.
All right, so you move as fast as the train.
Yeah. Okay.
So you as well get DC 14.
Okay.
No, he's
no, I thought-
1/10. He's 1/10 the speed of the train.
Right. Yeah, because
The train goes 50.
eight
Oh, right.
feet,
5 miles
8
an
feet
hour.
per second is 5.5 miles per hour.
Sorry, I was thinking 50 miles an hour for some reason.
Yeah, 50 is 400
All right, so
And
you
change.
are going to be
feet around.
18.
$21. I rolled a 19 plus 2.
All right.
It was in the
And for your second?
Askabot channel. Oh, right. And a 20. 18 plus 2.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's all my luck for the week. For the week.
All right. And then does anybody know how fast Tristan's carpet goes?
30, right? Because it's like a bigger one.
I think it's a medium one. Yes, 30 feet. So your difficulty would also be 18.
My ability to survive.
Oh, he has the big one.
All right. So Rando, let's have 2 survival checks from you.
All right, 2 coming up. I don't have any inspiration, so keep that in mind, gentlemen.
Yeah, I can't cast it.
Ooh, it's a
Oh,
20.
never mind. Yeah, I can't cast it on you.
Nat 20.
Wow.
There you
Just
go.
killing
Everybody's
down
rolling
these
high.
rolls.
Let's hope we don't get into combat,
Okay.
huh?
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. All right, so you can see there is a ruin, and there is a nomad camp in addition to the town here.
There's a what in a nomad camp? A ruin?
A ruin and a nomad camp in addition to the town here. And then can I get you each to roll a d20 for me? And then on a 17 or better, it is an encounter.
So that's both for me.
For each group, yeah.
Okay, so do both of us roll?
No, just for
one
each
of us.
group, yeah.
Gotcha.
So we want to roll low?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to get the dragon.
Well, I remember that a counter doesn't equal a fight, right?
Right. All right. And you don't see anything really out and about aside from the random group of deer or elk. What would you
Okay.
guys like to do?
Continue on. I mean,
How many more rounds of this will they be before we get to the castle?
Infinite. If you're traveling
We
to
could
the
just- we
castle,
could
you
just go
can't
to the
search
castle, I
the
think.
search the area.
So we got to keep flying around until we basically find a lair. That's essentially what you're saying, right?
Well, we found a. You said it. You found a
there was a ruin
some sort of encampment.
and a camp, correct?
Yes. We found what do you say what do you call it? Not a bandit camp, but rural, primal. What was the word you used? Along with the
Nomad?
ruins.
Did I say nomad?
Nomad camp. There we go. That's the word. You think the nomads might be a problem? Like how big of a camp was it?
Camp size? Like I don't know. At most 10 tents.
We're looking for layers. Maybe they know. They're camping out here. Maybe we should pull over and see if they can respond to us.
Beep beep. Hey, are there any
do you just-
layers around here?
What do you guys think of that?
yeah, no.
I'm cool. I'm cool
Sure.
with that.
All right, we're gonna approach one of these camps. From afar, though, it looks like they're like a war party or maybe a hunter-gatherer sort of situation.
Let's see. They are.
Or are they just herders?
Yeah, they're camped on like the edge of an ice lake. They're just fishers who don't want to live in the town. They like their tent life.
Excuse me, sir. Interrupt one of these guys casting his line
I bet they're all
And-
Canadian.
and explain about the layers that we're looking for. Please, he knows what that's all about.
He says not much out here. There are quite a bit of giants though coming through. I'm surprised you haven't seen any.
Oh right, there are ice giants, frost giants around,
Yes.
along with the white dragon.
I've never seen any whatever giants live in, giant houses, I guess, in this area though myself. I mean, I'm not an expert of the area, but I have traveled it quite a bit.
How about the runes to the whichever direction away from them it is?
The runes. I think there's something in there. I can't remember what it was I saw. Some sort of snake man, maybe? I didn't get close enough to a good look.
Okay.
So there's a lot.
Is that worth investigating, guys?
Probably.
I think so. Let's do it. Does this information give us better chances on our rolls? Or no?
Yeah, if there are anything else to find.
Gotcha.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. We'll be on our way.
Stay safe.
Stay frosty.
But not literally. Not good
We'll
for your
head
health.
back over to that ruin, huh, guys?
Dang it, freaking lost. And I was about to say that. I was like, oh no, wait, stay safe, stay. And I was like, oh wait, I could say safe. Safe. He said it already.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So, how do you approach the ruin?
God, I kind of just want to drop alchemist fire from the train, but
In the air. Yeah.
see if it drives anything out.
Yeah, we're approaching the air, not on the ground. How about that?
Yeah, you guys go from the air. I'm gonna have one of you guys drop me off good ways away and sneak in while you guys are coming up above.
All right. What's a good ways away? Give me a time, not a distance.
Oh.
An hour.
What type of terrain is it?
It's flat out here. Flat snowfields, ice plains.
And it's still the middle of the day, so probably
It's 4 o'clock.
about 45 minutes out.
Okay.
So as we're getting closer to the place where Blossom wants to be dropped off, do we see any outlying defenses of the ruin?
No, it's a ruin. It's not anything that you guys have really ever seen. It's larger than what people would live in, and it looks like the material that it's made out of is white.
Of course, it's snowy.
But you can see parts
Could
like
be a
sticking
big-
through the snow.
Gotcha.
It's a big
So
ice
it's
castle.
like super white. Like Superman's
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right
Someone
back.
threw a crystal in the ground.
yeah, what do we call that? Superman's sanctuary or
Fortress of Solitude. That's what it is.
Fortress
yeah.
of Solitude.
Alright, so evidently I popped out a lion. Last time we don't hold them in the snow.
The lion
All right,
freezes
I
to
gotta
death.
It's awesome. The lion is not
Cool.
dead.
Oh, it's good. I
Right.
never used this thing, so I'm gonna try again. Hey, direwolf! Because I
What?
decided to go down a peg. I have 2 bags. I have the gray and the
Oh.
rust.
I was like, that's
I like
the same
using the
number.
rust.
It's another dead lion.
No, but at least this time it's a direwolf. That'll do.
Do you speak direwolf?
Well, I've got a ring of animal friendship.
You know that direwolves have their own language.
No, I didn't.
They what?
Do
They
they?
do?
They speak direwolf.
Oh.
They have their own language. Is it
Yep.
wolf?
Direwolf, yeah.
Direwolf.
That's crazy.
Wait, did dire bears also have a language?
No, they're fucking stupid.
Dire bears. Fuck a dire bear.
Oh, you know what? No, it's wargs that have their own language, not direwolves.
Thanks, babe.
I was gonna say, yeah, that kind of wouldn't want to roll something that's that intelligent that has its own language from the bag. Although the giant elk is weird.
All right, so you and your wolf are creeping in.
Yeah.
All And you guys are flying over the top. You guys
Yes.
gonna what's your plan?
What's our what?
What's your plan? You don't see any movement from the outside.
Is the top of the ruin open?
You see a couple places where you can get inside. Yeah.
Maybe we should drop down on the roof.
Should I cast invisibility on us?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility on us. Cast it. Actually, cast.
And are you landing the train outside or jumping out?
I'm still on the carpet.
Yeah, we're on the carpet
So-
together.
We're gonna drop off the carpet and then. I don't know, is it gonna follow my direction or is it just gonna go right back to Roger?
No, it'll follow your direction.
Cool. All right.
Miles, how are you getting down?
I'm so sorry. I think went to sleep on accident again.
Nice.
And I don't know how it happened. I mean, I assume I know how it happened, but I don't know how I got to there. Where are we?
We're at the ice ruins.
Can I?
Yeah,
I'm gonna use. If I don't know how to spell teleport works. If I can see it, do I still have to roll for it, or can I just teleport?
That's not quite how it works.
I don't actually know.
Dimension door would be your most likely.
Well, I don't have for the 20th time. I do not have dimension door. I have never had dimension door. Never once had dimension door. Will never have dimension door.
Well, if he's got the carpet that only moves 30 feet, then it's 6 by 9 feet. I mean, it might be able to hold 3 of you.
2.
800 pounds that it can hold.
Yeah, but he's not with us. He was with you on the train.
No, I assumed you were all on the train.
Well, the two of us were on the carpet.
Well, I was
And
hoping that somebody could drop me off on the carpet and then go back that way.
Right, yeah, I assume
Right,
you
we
guys
already
met
did
back
that,
up on
didn't
the
we?
train, headed to the fishing village, talked to them, and then are heading to this ruin together now. And you and Sombra and Rando are jumping out on the carpet. Lawson was dropped off 45 minutes away. Will, I assume, is going to go down on his
Room.
staff.
Yes.
That's
What
fine.
does teleport say?
Teleport won't work like that.
Really?
No. And I don't think I prepared dimension door. Sorry, I didn't think I would need to. Let's see.
Yeah, you'd have to roll on the scene casually.
Casual.
Yeah, I don't have teleport. Sorry. I do have pass wall, however.
So it's like 50% chance, a little less than 50% chance.
Ugh. I don't have any other spells that can get that are movement based.
Well, I mean, if
See step. Poof, missy step.
I was just gonna say if Sombra uses his boots, then that can put Som and Miles on the carpet.
I didn't realize this is how teleport works, or I wouldn't have bought this helmet.
No, that's fine. We can do that.
All right.
I can always use my boots, but I mean, I don't know how it helps us that much.
Isn't there a cape
You
of
get Miles.
What?
I said you
Yes,
get Miles.
It's what I'm,
That's how it helps.
Yeah.
the monk back cape.
Isn't there a cape at Dimension Door?
No, it lets you dimension door once a day.
I'm gonna get that fucking cape.
That's why I got it.
Fucking. I'm awake now. Just be
Alright.
clear.
All
Need
right,
to
so
find,
the 4 of you are on top of the ruin now. Top of a it's
Right.
not a roof, but it's a second story.
Is it like real ruins? Like
Oh yeah, these are
Like old, like
hella
decrepit,
old.
just falling apart. Stones are coming out.
Well, they're made of marble. The whole thing looks like it was carved out of marble.
White
Now
marble,
that you're
or is
onto
it
it.
the white? Is the white just the ice part?
Alabaster marble.
No, it's white marble. Yeah. You can see that it's got some streaks in it in some places, but most of the marble in here is like solid white. And the pieces with streaks are like put there intentionally to make some sort of pattern, or and it looks like somebody larger than a man built this. Not one person. There are not a lot of seams either, so it's not like it's a bunch of marble bricks or anything. It's like solid, long. But once you get down there, you'll find it's solid, long, like 60-foot, long walls of marble.
And entrances are large.
Yes. Yeah.
Stairs.
Yes. Yeah. There's a staircase leading down into the bottom floor of the building that you are in, and it is probably 12 feet wide, and the steps are like probably 2 feet tall.
Oh, for giants,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, but not like
Not
giants.
Like half giants.
Like large giants, not giant giants. Not
Gotcha.
whatever.
Fucking giants.
All right. So just for my clarity here, would this be one of the layers?
Yes, yeah. So basically there are 3 things in each hex that you may or may not have to deal with.
Gotcha. All
So
right.
you have found all 3 things in this hex.
I see.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Can anybody look through walls and see a little bit further down?
Well, that would be a wizard thing, but
Pull out Wheezy.
yes, Wheezy
Pull out
would be the best
Wheezy.
option.
So that's what I'll do. I'll pull out Wheezy.
You are
All
not
right.
there.
Oh, I'm not there.
No, you
Thought
wanted
they
to
would've
be
waited
dropped
for
off
me.
45 feet away. 45. No. Did you? I'm sorry.
No.
I did not ask that. I just assumed that they did not. Did you guys want to wait for Lawson to get there?
Well, that maybe we can back up and and check in with Lawson as far as what his actual plan is.
I
Yeah.
wanted to come
Now,
by
you want
foot.
to walk in from 45 from 45 minutes away to what end?
To scout the area on the ground around it first, so that if things are coming in and out, I'd know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because you guys, otherwise, we're just dropping straight into a hornet's nest.
Yeah, we'll wait around until he can get to us via ESP.
All right.
Keep it
So
hard.
then, yes, you are there, and you did not see any signs on the way in.
I wonder what that Fisher guy was talking about. Maybe he was lying to us. We should go teach him a lesson.
Pull out Wheezy and look left, right, and down.
All right.
I
I
mean,
trust these fishers.
Yeah, left and right you can
So-
see.
Yeah.
Down.
He's
he
still
says,
talking that rock.
He says it goes deep. It goes really deep, boys. I don't know. It goes past whatever 30 yards, 60 yards that I can see. It looks like it gets less icy down there, and there's no light, no lights.
Does he see any living people, like any living things down there?
I don't know. It's really too dark for me to see.
Too dark for you.
Wow.
Magical darkness.
Artificial darkness? Yeah. Maybe somebody can dispel that.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, let's go.
all right.
You gonna try and do the dispel or no?
Well, we haven't got that far yet, have we?
Yeah, we have to actually get to the darkness first.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay. I wonder what would be evil down there. That wants to live in darkness?
Well, I mean, maybe it's a Yanti.
He
Or-
did say snake person, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, we don't necessarily
Yeah.
know if that's what the snake person is, but yes.
It could also
I mean,
be lizard folk.
I hear snake people. I think more Yanti than lizard.
I think Gorgon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think vampire, but yeah, it's just me.
I think so. Tulsa Doom, but probably not that.
Well, if it's a Gorgon, then I should definitely take point.
Okay.
Can't be that can't be petrified.
I don't think it's gonna be
Hey,
Gorgon. but-
and you're invisible too right now, right?
Oh, I'm gonna hide. Yeah.
But Sombra
He
didn't
is.
cast invisibility on you.
No, it was you and me.
So how far are you going
Okay.
ahead of the group then?
Actually, I don't have to go up there invisible. I'll just be up front a little bit, so
Good
that
point.
I can give
Sneaking.
them, a little bit of heads up.
Is everybody invisible?
No. I mean, I didn't cast it on everybody. I guess I could recast it
Maybe
on
we should-
everybody.
Maybe just the hidden invisibility people should go down first.
Yeah. Well, he
Seem to
can
be
stealth.
splitting up,
Yeah.
He can stealth really, really well.
but Miles is not very stealthy.
I mean, I don't use my spells very often, so I could do invisibility on him.
And then it'd be straight roll with a +1.
Well, that may or may not get him the stealthiness he needs, even if he is invisible.
For that matter, I'm cursed with that.
So that being said, do we want to maybe pass without trace? Do we anybody have pass without trace?
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay.
Miles,
What?
Do you have pass without trace?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
We
Let's
could
just,
also you could always get on the carpet though, because the carpet's going to be stealthier than you walking around.
Oh, that's true.
Put those
And you're invisible,
two in
but-
heavy armor, invisible
but-
on the carpet.
But the carpet is not invisible itself
Right.
because you're not carrying the carpet.
All right. Well, let's just send
Yeah.
Lawson down there then, and jet back if you see any issues, and then we'll
All right.
all.
I'll go with
Yeah.
Austin. I'll stay invisible and I'll float in the air.
So
Okay.
the thing is, though, if there is magical darkness down there, invisibility does not matter, because, like, if these things can see through invisible darkness, I see through magical darkness, I'm probably guessing, like, they probably have the ability to see through invisibility. At least that's a guess.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
A lot
there's
more
chance.
things seems to have more. If they see through the magical darkness, that's their niche in life. Unless they're really powerful creatures, then it's most other things. I don't know,
I could see that. That's a good thinking.
but we haven't even gotten close to the darkness yet. If that's where we get to, then
Oh, so Wheezy can't see in the dark.
okay.
So it may not be in just a standard darkness, but we don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. So we'll definitely know when we hit darkness that we can't see through, because suddenly there'll be a wall of darkness that we're walking up to.
Right. Okay, so
yeah.
you go down to the bottom floor and search around a little bit.
just straight
And-
to the bottom floor.
Huh?
Just straight to the bottom floor. Like,
Well, Yeah.
No, we just keep going down.
So we don't.
So
find
you're on the
anything
second
all the way
floor.
down
You
to
go
the
down
bottom.
one floor. They go down one
That's
floor
bottom
to look
floor.
around. So that's the bottom
Oh,
floor.
Never.
okay. When you said the bottom floor, is like I remember him saying like it went deep. So I was like, wait, what? I got
bottom
confused
floor
for a
of the
second.
building.
Got it.
All right. So yeah, you guys search around there, and there's some scraps around here of maybe something that could have been part of whoever originally built this. But really, it looks more like it's been scavenged pretty clean. The only thing left is the marble, some dust, and maybe like some splinters here and there. Or maybe, I don't even think tattered cloth. So yeah, this place has been picked pretty clean. You do see in one of the corners downstairs, though, in one of the back rooms, that there is a hole in the marble that goes down into the darkness.
Like enough to
The
crawl into,
non-magical
or
darkness. Yeah.
Non-magical.
You can, like, you'd probably have to hunch over if you walk down it, but it's like kind of, it looks like it kind of drops a bit.
Just so we can estimate the size of the frost giants or whatever the hell is around here. How tall is the room?
The room is probably like 20 feet tall.
So yeah, they're probably about 12 to 15 feet.
Yeah, they're made
the
for
hole is
large
small, though.
creatures, 15 by 15.
Okay. Just the hole is small though.
The hole is small.
Smaller
Yeah,
than
the
a
hole
giant.
is like
The equivalent of a rat's
between-
hole compared to this place.
between small and medium. So like between Sum's height and Miles' height.
Miles, how tall are you?
Not sure. 1 second.
Medium sized.
Yeah.
And
well,
just to
whatever.
throw
before.
this out there, Whelm would tell us if there was any secret doors or.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, we got whelmed. So keep that in mind.
All right. So as you approach this hole, you feel like a wave of warmth coming up it.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Does it
that's kind of
stink?
strange for being in the.
You'd probably even
And-
see
and-
steam
Does it smell
or
bad?
condensation. No, it doesn't smell like anything really.
So there's
everybody
some
coming
kind of
down
a heat
here?
Source.
Yeah, like a hot
yeah.
spring, maybe.
I activate my animated shield and have it in front of me.
Okay.
So it's probably going to take up most of this hole. So I have that in front of us to stop anything coming straight at us.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably about 2 feet space around the shield, depending on how you position it.
BRB.
And the walls of the hole, are they rough or?
They are rough. Yeah, they are dug out of the dirt that surrounds the frozen dirt that surrounds this place.
Tundra. Okay.
So you all head down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Investigate for traps.
All right. There are no
Should I roll?
traps. No. So yeah, you can't be on the carpet and you can't be on the staff. It's just too unwieldy to get through. Like I said, it goes probably about 10 feet and then it drops straight down, but it's only like a 10-foot drop maybe. And there's kind of a slope on it, so it's not like you can kind of slide down it or ease yourself down it. So it's not like you're falling from 10 feet. But basically it's the height of another, like if 2 tunnels were on top of each other. Or whatever that height would be, is the distance you need to go down. It's probably another,
Is
I
it
guess it'd be
possible
only
to-
5 feet.
It's possible to look for if there's any like offshoot corridors that might be hidden in the darkness. Like if one way you're going, if they're completely invisible to the eye, but if they're going the other way, like they're obvious and we can maybe get a pincer attack or something.
Yeah, I'll let you know if you see something like that.
So like maybe because like I'm probably in the rear, I'll be looking backwards while everyone's going forwards.
Okay. Sounds good.
You could also use the dire wolf just to soak up an attack and be in the very
Oh
back.
yeah,
if
we
you
got the
wanted.
dire wolf. Oh wait, the dire wolf large creature. Right?
Is it?
There. Oh, it is a large beast. Yeah, no, never mind. I guess it's still staying in the room then.
I mean, it can squeeze
Make-
through if you want to bring it, in hopes that it eventually opens up.
Hope you guys aren't claustrophobic.
Yeah, that
I've been in some
you will
tight
not
spaces
be able to
before, don't
retreat
worry.
with the direwolf behind you. What was that, Will?
I've been in some tight spaces before, don't worry.
One more time, please.
He's been in some tight spaces before.
So direwolf
But-
or no direwolf?
I guess we'll leave it in the room.
Just
It
make
can
it howl
howl.
if, yeah.
Yeah. If something.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. So you continue down this passageway, and it starts to slope. Rando notices. It's imperceptible at first, but then it goes down to probably like 15 degrees. And the more you travel forward and down, the warmer it gets. Until it opens up into this like cavern with a big pool in the center of it. And there's
Hot
just steam
spring.
coming off the pool.
Hot spring.
And
So
who has a perception higher than 20? Passive perception higher than 20?
Oh, 25.
Austin?
24.
a lot of people.
All
No
right.
one else.
So you see something white on the opposite side of the lake, probably about like 60 to 80 feet, moving through another tunnel. Just kind of get a flash of white.
It's moving.
White.
Yes.
I pointed
White?
out
Yeah, so there's a thing over there. It's going.
and then pull out Wheezy, see if he sees it.
So Wheezy is going to light up this whole place and be super loud. Are you okay with that?
Like normal.
Yeah, I mean it seems like it ran off when we came in. So I think stealth is over.
Well, maybe.
Or I could go over there, block it up with. Well, I mean, no, because the animated shield is going to be a little noticeable.
Hide
I
behind
think
the
we should still
animated
try
shield.
for stealth, like until like the last.
All right, yeah. Stealth over there.
All right, so on your way around the water, you notice that there are a couple more exits from this room. There's probably
Jesus.
4 exits going in different directions, aside from the one that you came in.
And one of these exits is where we saw the Slytherin.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe we should follow that way. What do you guys think?
Moment.
Yeah.
If we follow where they went, it might be a trap. So I would be comfortable like with investigating the other pass first.
Probably
Then
investigating the
again,
other
we
ones.
could miss
is
our
worried.
opportunity.
Right.
We're pretty badass, and there was just one Slither. So
When there's one, there's many.
Try to pull another animal out, hoping for a small one.
if Roger was here, he'd send the owl down.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there is another familiar, Tressum. of Tom's or of Sombra's.
Oh yeah, Tom has
Oh.
a tress.
Oh.
It is right.
But Tom is MIA. Oh, I just recognize his background. It's the little hobbit hut.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, sometimes when he walks away, he disappears into the doorway.
You know, we could also try to lure whatever is out by putting out the cauldron of plenty, stirring it, and then going and hiding.
What is the cauldron of plenty? I don't remember that one.
It just makes stew.
Ah,
Lots of stew.
Cauldron of plenty of stew.
It makes 30 gallons of stew. It says it can hold up to 30 gallons of liquid. And then when you stir the liquid for 1 minute, it transforms into a hearty, hot stew.
oh yeah. There's a whole bunch of steaming water right here. Put the water in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be fun. Let's do fun things.
And then we'll basically set up an ambush base.
All right, how you setting
Yeah,
up this
sure.
ambush?
So,
Stew
much longer
pot in
do
front of the
the
tunnel, maybe?
Yeah.
yeah, how many? Everybody still has invisibility for a little while, right?
I am not invisible.
No, it's probably done. You guys have been walking for a long time.
Okay.
All right.
What I
Okay,
missed.
but
You have a
we're gonna
trestle.
make some stew.
What? We're gonna make a stew?
We're gonna
We're
make
gonna
it. We're gonna try to ambush whatever is here by drawing them out by putting the cauldron of plenty out and making stew in it, and hopefully it'll be hungry and come investigate.
So you think it's a beast that we're dealing with?
Or a
Or maybe
person,
like
Worth a shot.
creature.
like
Okay.
these are like the tundras, like where food isn't like super plentiful. Maybe they'll be tempted.
Gotcha.
Also, on top of that, like we were talking about, like using your Tressum familiar to scout out a little bit.
We could do that. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, yeah. Also, Rich,
Yes.
is this water like very steamy? Like it's hard to see from one side of the pool to the other.
Yes and no. It is very steamy, but you can see, fairly well.
Okay, so it's
Lawson
like
and Miles
light
spotted the guy
cover.
across the way.
Yeah, I was asking because the DC was so high, so I was like maybe there's a lot of
Yes,
steam coming from this, so maybe
Yes, technically lightly
could-
obscured
yeah. Okay,
and very
Okay.
fast.
got it.
All right. So how do you guys feel about hiding or invisibility?
Yeah. Well, good question. I don't think that invisibility for the sake of being a stealth is going to be good for a couple of us. So I'll just be on the other side, on the one side of the other of the tunnel entrance. And just wait there with my hammers out.
Well, we don't even know if it'll come out of that tunnel, but
We don't. But that's where I'm going to guard.
So instead of maybe like having all of us invisible, maybe just Sam and Lawson be invisible.
oh, I don't need invisibility.
Really close
I
to the
can
pot.
hide really well.
Are you-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think
hide-
invisibility would help in the hiding.
Okay.
I know it doesn't mechanically, but I feel like being invisible does help a lot if you're sitting still. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
That totally makes sense because you're not walking and
Yeah.
Right.
can't see you.
behind
Clunking
what?
That's what I
around.
was kind of
So
thinking.
Rich, is there anything to hide behind?
Yeah, you can the roof is kind of uneven in here, so
was gonna
Lawson
say,
could probably climb
it
up
have-
there and
Yeah, I
find
was gonna
like
say, does it
maybe a
have
little ledge.
stalagmites?
No,
In-
not really.
Okay.
Yeah, so really there's not too much to hide behind here. You'd be lightly
in this room.
obscured
Hmm.
through the mist, and you might be able to like climb up the ceiling and find a little nook to crawl into. or hide down one of the hallways.
Or I could use one of these shaped stones and make a decent area to hide behind.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. Oh, you can just do that, can't you? Like once a day or something?
Yeah.
Based on what people have
no,
seen so far, would I have
I
any
have
idea what kind of creature
13
this could be?
charges.
Oh.
You've seen very little of it.
All right, all accept invisibility and wait for the stew to be pot. Or
You were already invisible, so
Well,
Oh,
no,
the
more
wore
invisibility
out.
dropped. It's been an hour.
it lasts an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Yeah,
you guys
it's
have been
been an
walking a
hour.
long time.
Oh. Okay.
This is a really big place.
I will use a third level slot to put it on 2 people. Whoever wants it.
Sure.
So it's I'd say some and lost him because everyone else can be ranged. Well, Miles.
Salmon
Mm.
Miles. I mean, because
But yeah,
Lawson's going to hide.
because you said Lawson can hide somewhere.
Yeah, especially if I'm up high.
Okay.
The plunging attack.
Yay, it's Tristan.
Tristan.
Better
All right.
late than never.
Hey, there is a Tristan, and
Hey!
everything
Let's kind of
is
take
just
5.
all-
You guys catch him up. I'm going to fix the stream.
Yeah, I was just
Oh.
like, oh no, everything just all got funky.
What happened?
All right.
I'll be right back too, guys.
So Tristan,
Last-
before everything gets said and done, I have to find out. Did you watch Good Mythical Morn today?
Wait, what? Good Mythical Morning? No, I forgot.
All right. So
Okay, perfect.
they had a would you rather on it, and this is the one I would want to ask you. Would you
Yeah.
rather watch a video of Danny DeVito losing his virginity, or lose your virginity to Danny DeVito?
See, this is tough.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to ask you.
Not for the reason you'd think, though. I love Danny DeVito.
That's why I thought it would be tough for you. Yeah.
If I had to pick, I would go with the first one only because I'm spoken for, and I would not want to betray my baby's trust, even for Danny DeVito. So I prefer watching the DeVito,
Even for Danny DeVito.
the DeVito art film.
All right, so we're in a ice cavern, by the way.
So yeah. So what we've done
I
so
figured.
far is we've scouted out hex number 6 and found some ruins.
Okay. Yeah, it looked
I'll be
like
right back, too.
Rich posted the thing about securing land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm seeing
And
this thing
so-
here about keeping land secured. Patrol can maintain the security of the land. No less than 3 patrols must be set up, hired or trained for 8-hour patrols. This allows 1 patrol to be out at all times, no days off. So, does that mean we have to like marshal some forces, or like just come
Yeah.
back here every day?
Now we're gonna have to
We'll have to
either
marshal
stay
forces.
here or marshal some forces, or pay for marshal forces. One or the other.
Okay. And
Uh,
is the cost of marshaling forces the same as brute forcing an objective or marshaling a battalion?
No.
I think we just have to pay for it.
Yeah. So it'd be. I don't know what was. Idiots paying for idiots.
How much does it cost to pay for idiots?
We haven't got
A
that
lot.
information yet.
If it costs a lot to pay for idiots, let's just spend that money on a manual of golem creation and have the golem patrol.
Um,
No, I think it's like from out of the book. Like there's like it's like copper or silver. Like there's a difference between untrained and trained.
Yeah.
I think it's like that.
and we already have 2 golem kits.
We do.
We have 2?
We have not. We have not used them yet.
Yeah,
I thought
No,
we only had
did.
one.
Well, that's the problem is 20,000 gold, and we keep going back and forth whether or not we want to get rid of them or not.
Dude, no, use them. No, they're great.
Golems are pretty powerful.
Golems
Like
are
if we
golem
spend
now.
20k
Awesome.
right now, that's how much it would cost to hire some NPCs who will instantly forget about. But like, or we could hire 2 golems.
Build.
And that's like the CR alone is equivalent to like a battalion of just dudes. Fuck, they could fight the fucking war for us.
Yeah, and especially like depending on the type of golem, like if it's like a iron golem, dude, those are perfect against devils and
Against
fiends and
rust
stuff like
monsters, right?
that. Not against rust monsters, but
No.
no, really up against like
No.
fiends, because
Yeah, with all
yeah.
the immunities.
yes, they absorb fire. It's like, oh, you're basically in hell. Oh, I'm just gonna constantly be healing like passively.
Yep. That's a rough time for them.
Yes.
What kind of golem creation kits do we have?
Yeah, I didn't recall that we had
No,
those.
it's just 2 golem kits. That's all it says. All he said.
Well, wait.
Yeah,
because
I
I
remember.
remember
There
in
was
Adventures
something.
League, the books you found were tied to specific golems. Did Rich ever say?
Well, these are golem kits, not books.
Wow.
I get
Oh,
it. I get it.
I see. It's materials to make them. It's like
Yes.
like when you get the book in AL, it's like this costs 20,000 gold of materials. This is the 20,000 gold worth of materials. We don't even have the books.
Ah, okay.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not there. So
That's just like treasure with a different name on it. Then that's just my
got it.
Unless
Guess we should catch you up on where we actually are currently, though.
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I figured we were in the wastes, looking to kill like scouting out, clearing monsters.
We most likely found what was it called? A monster encampment. Like there's something down here in these ruins
A
that we're
lair.
currently in.
Let's kick its ass.
And right now we're basically at a hot spring. Underwater hot spring.
We're in a cave right now
Aw,
with 2
shit.
exits and the entrance we came in on.
Everybody
We're in
get
the middle,
naked.
and Lawson is going to make a large bowl of stew, where we could maybe attract some of these creatures to come
Just like the Witcher.
back to this room.
and
we
then I'll
can
get in the
ambush them.
bath, just like the Witcher.
Exactly what
Just
we're
like
thinking.
the
We're like,
Witcher.
Are
yeah,
they coming out with another season of that? You think?
Yes.
It would seem pretty popular, so I mean,
They've been filming it. They've been tweeting out stuff.
Nice.
In
I
fact,
still really love the fact that the main actor was so buff that he constantly had
How buff
to,
was he?
He was so buff that he constantly had to change out his leather armor because he wore through it so quickly.
Jesus
Wednesday,
Christ.
Wednesday, November 13th is. Oh no,
Oh,
sorry.
Nice.
No. Oh, they haven't announced the next date. Sorry.
Uh,
Just that they renewed it and that they're filming it currently.
I'm level 20.
level 20?
I thought we
Yeah.
were level 19 still.
We got
No,
2
me
experience last session and 2 experience in the session before. So if you had
Yeah.
4 pips left, you're level 20 or level whatever leveled up. I don't
How
know.
many?
Yeah.
How many pips to level?
Oh, wait, no, that's
8.
wait. I thought it required like 8 pips.
8.
Requires
yes.
8. I was at 6
I was at
pips.
4.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I
What
still
pips
I still require 4 more pips because I
You
missed
have-
a few sessions.
Oh, you missed the session and last session and the session before?
All right.
No, but there was like a month that I was gone.
Oh, right. That's right.
I did miss not last week but the week before because I was on vacation. And when I got back I was like super wiped. By the way, Rich, Roger, you had a question about a thing. You're like,
Oh, I will say this, guys. I will probably miss next week's session.
Aw,
oh no.
I'll be up in Tahoe.
Nice.
Ah,
you and Tahoe.
Hey man, it's a free vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say no to that, right?
I like free.
Who doesn't like free vacations? I didn't say no strings attached though.
Is it one of those things that you have to go to like an hour seminar kind of
No.
deal?
Nothing like
Okay.
that.
No, he just has to have sex with some random.
Oh God.
Never
Thing.
mind.
Some random millionaire.
Something. Just some rando. Just some rando, right? Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
No pun intended, boys.
Yes, you did. You meant all the puns. We all do.
I think that was kind of fun.
All right, Roger. Makes
All right,
sense.
so that's
Any
where we're at.
questions?
It seems pretty straightforward. We're scouting out. We're looking for monsters. We're going to take them out.
Set up an
and then
ambush.
we're going to, after we've cleared the area, we're going to have to look at investing in troops or something.
Yeah. Also, if there's only one person that comes to this pot, can we try and maybe, if they look sentient, can we try and like capture them and get information out of them, not just kill them
Sure.
outright?
Yeah, sure. I got my non-lethal bolts. I'll shoot at him.
Do
Wait,
Speak
they're
of
non-lethal
animals?
bolts?
Yeah, I prepped, back in Sigil, I prepped non-lethal bolts in case I had to fight my daughter.
That's neat.
Such a consider it, Dad.
Hey, you do
I'll
what you
consider
can. I'm a good father. I can't believe I'm level 20. I'm so happy. And someday, now the second head of my bucket list is to go from 1 to 20 without multi-classing. My next achievement.
Well,
So wait, how
when
many
I
levels
make
of fighter
20,
are you?
I will be non-multi-classed.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Well,
It's lucky or not.
my next level is gonna not be multi-class, so I'm gonna be fulfilling your goals.
Congratulations,
Like,
buddy.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
you're real close. But yeah, Tristan, how many levels of
Yes.
fighter are you?
3.
Fine. Oh, 3?
3. Okay,
Yeah.
so right, yes you are. And level 17 rogue. I forgot what they got.
It's the subclass feature. For me, it's spell theft.
Oh, you could just steal spells now. Holy
Yeah.
crap, you could steal a counter spell.
Yeah, that's my play is going to be I'm going to get right up in the BBEG's face. I'm going to cast Blink and taunt him and try to entice him to counter it. I'm going to try and nab the counter so that he can't counter stuff for the rest of the battle. That's my play. Well, maybe that's like the magical Christmas land like dream scenario.
Yeah.
Or what will
Was
probably happen more often is that like he casts a spell, you try to counter it, he tries to counter you. Then, oh wait, you have to use your reaction.
It's reaction.
Right? Got it. Okay, never mind then.
Hence the plan. So we're in an underground hot spring right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there are.
Once we clear this area, I want to go ahead and take a dip. Warm up the old humors.
You're probably the
joints.
only one
Maybe,
who could take a dip in this.
Wait, why is
maybe
that?
a spawning pool.
It's very hot.
Oh yeah, you got fire resistance.
He trails a finger in the water. He's like, it's perfect. He comes up and like the shade of red in the finger is like 2 shades lighter than the rest of his skin because like it burned off like all like the dirt and bacteria and like upper layer of epidermis. Not like a lobster.
We're like looking
this
at
is
you
nice.
like, what the fuck? Did your
All
mom ever teach you not to touch a hot stove?
So everybody's hiding. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Is that how we're
I'm
doing
going
this?
to use.
Or wait. So we've got invisibility on the 2 heavy armors.
I'm
Miles
casting
and some.
visibility on myself as well.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
flying
that's
up in the rafters, basically.
There's not really a spot for you to get to because you can't climb.
Yeah.
So he's like
Oh, yeah, I'm
climbing
not
the whole-
climbing.
Stealth.
I'm not climbing.
Flying.
I'm just on the broom because like this is a larger area, right?
Yes. But there isn't a place for you to hide on the roof.
Okay. Yeah. What I'm trying to do is more like because I'm so much higher than like surface level where people usually look. People usually look like at eye level and lower instead of looking up. So, and most likely, like with the stew in front of them, they're going to be looking down at the stew. I'm just kind of more relying on that fact.
Any reason why I'm on read only mode on D&D Beyond?
You're not logged in?
Maybe, yeah.
I am.
So
Check it.
the reason I'm saying this, Will, is because it's going to be obvious that you're there. They aren't going to come in only looking at the stew pot. They're going to be like, where did this stew pot come from? Who's in this room? And they're going to see you floating near the ceiling.
Fuck. Okay. So
What if he's invisible?
I do not have invisibility.
I do.
And oh,
Come here, kid.
okay. I'm
Huta! He slaps him on the back and turns him invisible.
That doesn't affect his staff.
He's holding it.
You can hold it, yeah, instead of fly.
coming here. Yeah. Okay. That's
Would
fine.
you like to upcast that, Roger, and get yourself?
I rolled a 35 stealth. Do I need to?
Yep, because you're just standing there.
Need to fly. Yeah, it's like a very open.
There's no
open
stalagmites?
spot, open place.
Nope. In fact, Lawston is like crawled in a hole in the roof.
There is a stalactite. There's like one stalactite that Lawston's hiding behind.
Noted. Stupid climb speed.
Doesn't nothing cast properly out of my. Nothing cast at all.
This room, it's dark, yes? Or does the pool glow?
No, it is dark.
Okay. Then in theory, with a 35 stealth, I could hover on my flying carpet behind a stalagmite on the ceiling. Yes?
There are no stalactites in the ceiling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Up on the roof. I thought there was one because
nope,
like,
there was not one.
Wedged
Lawston
in a crack.
Yes.
I'm like wedged in a crack along the ceiling.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll do a third level invisibility.
All right, actually, hang on a second. So,
Yeah.
the steam in the room, the amount of steam in the room will give you that's what I'm looking for. It's slightly obscured.
Nice.
So it will aid in your stealth.
I can.
Like you won't be directly noticeable.
I have an idea.
What's that?
You said I'm the only one who can take a dip. Can I hide in the pool? I got wave.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get naked?
I mean, I've had underwater. We fought a kraken like 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't need to take off my armor, do I?
You don't really have heavy armor either. Like
No,
you
I
have like
have
light
light
armor.
I will get naked later.
And you do have water breathing.
I do have water breathing, and I can invoke Squarecon if I really need to.
I was gonna say, I think it's more he's worried about your stuff and the heat level.
Yeah.
No, I just want Roger naked.
No? Oh, okay.
Just to take off my armor. Can I have inspiration if I take off my armor?
Sure. Yeah.
Done.
All right.
Roger, you all like you guys are
Achievement
getting ready for
unlocked.
battle. You see
Roger naked.
You turn. You
We're like, whoa!
You guys are getting ready for battle, and then you turn and see Roger like getting ready for like a Greek style like sauna.
Just
like
in the buff.
The hairy chest and like the towel. He's like,
oh no.
Excuse me, fellas.
No, at the very least, you got to put the dagger between the teeth.
Oh no.
I got my big.
That way, when you pop out,
I look like the world's shittiest Poseidon with my towel and my trident, my horns. I just realized I'm a devil with a pitchfork.
That's
Holy
so
shit.
funny.
yeah, you are.
Oh wow! All right, let me know if you need like a fake deity to come out of this pool. I'm all ears. Anyway, I rolled a 35 stealth.
Sounds good. Not a horn poking above the water.
I feel so relaxed.
It's probably about 8 feet deep at its deepest in the center, and then gradually goes up. More of a slope than a bowl.
I'm telepathically bonded with Wave, right?
No.
No, okay.
Wave
I
speaks
play
loud.
solitaire in my mind.
The only one that speaks in their head is Miles.
So the trident can't speak to out. It only speaks out loud even underwater.
It wouldn't speak out loud underwater.
Wait, didn't we
Or actually,
at
it
some
probably
point or
could still
another
speak out loud underwater.
didn't we
You
at
just
one point or
wouldn't be able
another
to hear it.
homebrew that
Magic.
like
what?
what was it called? That wave spoke
As an
what
Irish
is
accent?
like it was like an underwater Scottish accent. Like it sounded like a Scottish man drowning or something whenever he spoke.
Stupid. It's silly.
Well, or at least that's what the Aquan sound language sounded like. Whatever it's called.
All right, so you guys wait. How long are you going to wait?
Let's give it an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
I got some pasta and a strainer down here. I'm cooking it with me.
Just make yourself some freaking linguine.
All right, so about a half hour later,
Strainers.
you hear some rustling out of coming from one of the side caves. And you see a white lizard man.
Huh.
Kind of peek his head in.
So they are lizard men. Okay.
Maybe a dragonborn?
No, he's a lizard man.
Lizard folk?
He's just
Lizard folk.
Yeah, he's just lizard
No,
folk.
he's a man.
Albino.
He's not wearing clothes. You can tell. So yeah, he's got like he's got almost entirely white scales. He's got some black spots on him. His chest has like that crocodile chest looking thing where it's kind of ribbed across in a
neat
oval.
So wait, what's the difference between a lizard man and a lizard folk? What's the difference?
Anatomy?
He's just a man version of a folk.
He's manlier.
Okay.
Hen and a chicken.
He's not a female. So nothing, essentially, is the answer to your question.
All right, so he is satisfied that there's no one here. So he starts making his way towards the pot. And
coming
two
behind
more
him that
come
we
from
can hear?
behind him.
Yeah.
Two more people come in. Lizard man and lizard woman.
So
you know what? Roger, you know what we should do is once
What's
they're
that?
eating, cube them, and then we can just talk.
You know, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
Wait,
Yeah.
doesn't the cube go around you and not like it? You don't place it.
I
Your
can't.
choice.
I would have to be in there with them, but I can be invisible and cube them, and so I can swear on them. We've been waiting for an hour. Is invisibility still up? We still have a few.
Half hour.
Half hour. Nice. We still have 30 minutes invisibility.
Yep.
So, so invisibly, I will attempt to sneak from the pool and cube them.
Okay,
Going
as they're
sneaky.
walking over there?
Like once they're around the pot, once they're
Yeah.
centralized.
Once
Okay,
they're enjoying,
So
There's
the two in the
two.
back are carrying stabs. They get up to the pot and they strap the stabs onto the pot and they start to pick it up.
I want to get them. Can I get them?
there's two.
Yeah.
All right. Do I need to roll stealth again?
No.
All right. Like Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid, I creep from the water, and then like the last thing they hear before a cube closes around them is "Kept you waiting, huh?" And then they get in the box, just like Solid Snake. I cube them and say that living matter cannot pass through while remaining invisible.
All right, so they
It's like
jump back, realize there's a wall, fall forward. One of them falls into you and kind of half realizes there's a person there.
Yeah.
And then they back up against the wall and they kind of look around for other people. And then one of them says, in really broken, raspy English or common, what have you done? Release us.
We want to
I
talk.
want to do something. I want to do something to to like flare this up, and I just want
Of
to
course.
float down right above the cube, and just start whispering, "SquareCon, SquareCon,
SquareCon, SquareCon.
SquareCon."
Offerings to SquareCon.
All right, so they're poking around the cube now with their staffs.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
All
Roger?
right, Lawson. Attempting to remain hidden.
Freaking deity.
Waiting for Lawson to say or do something. I didn't really have a plan beyond this.
Started, and then everybody started square-conning. Okay.
So, Austin, what did you want to do?
I literally, I don't move from where I'm at, and I say, we just want to talk. And then cat-like slowly crawl out and drop down.
We'll talk if you let us out.
All
Do I
right.
believe them?
And then
We'll let you out.
We'll
if
let
you
you
want.
out, and everybody will enjoy some stew, and we will talk. All right?
They've got their quarterstaffs at your belly, in your belly, Roger.
They're just poking me.
Yep. Well, held at your belly now. Held in your belly.
All right.
Little pressure, not enough to hurt.
Gotcha. Do I believe them?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'll drop the cube.
So they jump back, get their backs up against the walls, and they are
I
holding
pull
their
out-
quarterstaffs, like ready but not aggressive.
I
I'm
pull
gonna
out some
stay
wooden
invisible
bowls,
and keep watching.
and I scoop up some stew, and in a bowl in each hand, so I have no weapons in hand. I walk over to them and hand them each the bowls, and then I
Right.
walk back over to the pot.
They take
Get
it up,
myself some. Sit down.
take it up, they sit down. He says, so why have you brought us stew?
I'm
Because
gonna remain invisible and start putting my armor back on.
we have friends who wish
On the other side.
search this area, and excavate nearby. We're making sure that they will be safe. And instead of coming to wipe any creatures out, if you were intelligent, I wanted to talk to you. Give you an offer first.
What is your offer?
The pot.
Okay.
You
Leave them alone.
All the stuff. You leave all the still elves alone, and you can keep that pot.
Well,
Every day
actually,
it will make you
they
stew.
don't agree to it right away, but after you tell them about its magical properties, then they agree to it right away. They're like, we don't have to go up and freeze and forage? Sounds good.
Nope.
Not unless you want some variety. Me speaking as an invisible little creature, like floating up in the air.
But then it's a choice, says another invisible voice.
You know, in 1,000 years, Lawson, you can come back here and they'll be like, "Oh, our God has returned.
The bringer
our
of peace."
children and our children's children have eaten for years." Look at that. You just
Next
created yourself
next
a
to
god.
campaign arc, I'm gonna play a cleric.
Oh,
Of
God.
SquareCon.
Oh no, you just did it. You just did it, Sean. Yeah, so I'm gonna use Shapestone and my forgery ability and start making a picture of me in the wall.
Can I assist? Because I have forgery as
Lusted
well.
is your friend.
I'm gonna assist with it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Can it be surrounded by a big square? I want to ride your coattails.
All right, I'll put a square there.
Hell yeah.
Yay! All hail SquareCon.
He's got the hovering square above his hand like the apple of Eden.
And a pot
Yeah.
of stew in the other.
Yes!
The
The great balance.
One of them's watching you and says, what? Are your powers so great that you can squander them here?
Indeed.
pretty much, yeah.
This
I mean, yeah.
You squander
basically.
nothing.
This is an important time.
Everything is carefully measured, each apportioned a perfect side, just like a square.
All
And
hail
also-
Squarecon.
How come your friends are still invisible?
Oh,
They can see us now.
We are powerful spirits.
No, I can't see you. They're just not dumb.
Well, we're not dumb
They're
either. So
cautious.
if they can't see us,
Well,
then we're gonna
like,
stay invisible.
well, like, just drop the invisibility. We're fine.
No,
How long
that
do you
would
sit
be a
and
waste
talk
of a
with
spell
them?
slot.
It was probably a few minutes, like just to get like, just like get a deal on board.
Yeah, like I want to like hammer in details. Like, can they? I was looking at what you posted earlier. Excuse me. About like needing patrols to keep hexes secure. Or are these
Yes.
guys gonna? Are they willing to do that for us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're basically giving them infinite food.
Can always ask him.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll sweeten the deal if they don't want it for just a pot. It's a pretty good pot. That's the Stregonona pasta pot.
They don't want to do it. It's too cold out there. It's very hard for us to stay out there longer than an hour or two.
How'd you get here then? Out in this frozen waste.
Born here.
How did your ancestors get here?
These tunnels go pretty far, then, huh?
Yeah, make up some lore
Always
right
been
now.
here.
I want to hear about the White Lizard Men.
Yeah.
Actually, what I want to do
We've
Arc-
always lived here.
Arc-
That's your lore.
Okay.
I want to
They
arcane
don't
gate
know.
these
They don't-
fools. I want to arcane gate these fools to Kong's jungle, and they can live there instead.
They can get high instead.
Okay. So, but in reality, they're not doing anything bad. Obviously,
They're just surviving.
yeah, they're just
Yeah,
surviving.
Yeah, but we still have
But
to make
now-
sure because I mean these people could. They could attack those people. Anyway,
hey, I have a
it's
thought. We still
Well,
have a
no, they
bunch
make
of
a deal.
those.
Just
I
not. They
wanna-
don't want
to
to
it, right?
patrol.
I've altered the deal.
Okay.
What was the name of those amulets we got from the City of Brass? Amulet of adaptation, or no? That's another thing.
Something like that.
Brazen amulets.
Yep. There you go.
Brazen amulets
Yeah.
normalize your temp so you can like go to extreme planes, right? What if we gave them enough brazen amulets to like cover a patrol? So whenever they trade off on shifts, a patrol puts on the amulets and goes up in the cold, and they don't have to suffer. So that's like a double-edged thing. They get to forage
They were
for
like
extra
they were like
stuff.
500 each, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm willing to buy some.
They say as long as the amulet remains functional, then that is
Yeah, they're
something
permanent as long as you don't like
we can
cast
provide.
some high-level magic to destroy them or anything like that.
Can I roll an Arcana check on that statement?
Oh yeah, like
Why?
I'm
the guy was pretty
concerned
shady.
on brazen amulets. Like, do they run out?
Oh no,
Okay, cool.
no, they don't. They just don't fully trust you.
Oh, okay, yeah,
oh,
gotcha.
Sense.
No, these are the
We
real
are
They're
deal.
like-
saying if this stops
we are-
working, we're not going to do it. We
Noted.
would also
Yeah,
like
no.
extra compensation.
That
Three
figures.
meals, 30 gallons of stew a day is not extra. I mean,
Well, like food.
You've already given
food
that to
feeds
us.
an army, but like,
That was part
Say
of the
again,
What
first
sort
deal.
of extra compensation?
You've already given that to us. That was the first deal. Second
what
deal.
else? What else do you ask in return?
maybe clothing. Like, do they need? Does it look like they need extra warmth or?
Well, the
maybe
amulets will take care of
just-
that.
Let's ask them. Let's ask them what they think.
That's like the only thing I can think of though.
What do you need?
I don't know. What do lizard folk need?
Food
To
and
get the
shelter.
fuck
usually-
out of the cold.
Like
Money.
out
They
of
wa-
character. like-
they want to be able to trade with Whirl. We would like to trade with Whirl.
Who's rural?
Ah,
the
the
city.
town.
Oh, that's
Hamlet.
right. Yeah.
If you're helping to protect their patrols, I'm I will make sure that they will trade with you.
Recognize you.
Question though,
Indeed.
what do you have to trade yourself?
Talk with them.
Like, okay. Like it was mainly because like I'm trying to think like what lizard folk could offer like a hamlet. Like, like,
They're going to use
Protection.
pot each day to take a bunch of stew to them.
make profit off of us. That's funny.
Hey, man, whatever works.
And he
Yeah,
kind of
that's
look. Do you say that? Do you say?
No,
What a
no,
lizard
no,
man
no. That was out of character.
So I assume by now it's probably been a half hour, and
But
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
lizard men
so
also
yeah.
have
So
that ability
Rando
to make
appears and
shit
he's
out
got
of
his
stuff.
finger in his nose, and he goes, "Oh,
Oh, whoops.
Roger reappears, re-armored, like bright red, like he's just been shined up like an apple. Ah, so fresh and so clean.
Yeah, we
like,
would
Holy
like.
crap, I
We've been
can't spell you, Roger.
run away from the town several times, trying to make contact.
Well, there will be no more of that.
Oh.
We would like some sort of assurance that the town will not do that again.
Deal.
We mean the town
How
no
many
harm.
of them? How many of you are down here, approximately?
Our numbers are around 80.
And is there a leader
Yes.
who's not infirm and can come with?
Or somebody else to.
I can speak for the leader. Yes, the leader's my father.
So let's bring this guy to
Okay,
Worrell,
crap.
and we can get something hashed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Maybe we
ride
should-
on our
maybe
giant
we should-
iron serpent.
But we shouldn't pay the ferryman here. Should extract our
We are the ferryman.
wants first.
We are the ferryman.
Well, boss was the furry man.
Hurry now. That's
Seems
perfect.
good.
A lot of dad jokes tonight.
So like I'm just gonna put that ferryman like line just like in the backlogs.
Hey, as long as you don't call me a furry.
Furry? That is funny, Dipper. I'm not funny, Dipper. Selling
He says, "Can we wait to leave so we can get the pot secured? I would like my
Yeah,
friends
sure.
to come with me."
Sure.
We do have some other errands to run around in the area, so we can return at some point.
Yeah.
We would like
You
this
don't want to
done
do
today.
this now?
Yeah.
Oh, you want it today? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
like
sure.
we're also like really fast, so like if you want to do it today, we could just give you a few hours after while we're doing our own thing.
I'm sorry. I mean a shorter amount of time than that. Just
Oh,
enough time to get the pot
Got it.
secured.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Maybe
Got
a
it.
half hour at most.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm in no hurry to get up there yet, so
All right. So he
do what you need.
he says, I will return, and he walks down one of the corridors, and you can hear like him making sort of, it's like between a hissing and a clicking,
Yeah, language.
in some sort of pattern, and then he comes back out and sits by the pot again and rejoins the conversation that is in progress, if there is one.
Nice.
And about 15 minutes later, like a small group of lizardmen come. He speaking in his language, he lets them know what's going on. Is what you assume.
I make sure they know how to use it.
Okay. He translates, and they put it on poles and take it away.
Nice.
And he says, "I am ready to leave when you are."
Excellent.
All right. If we don't remember which tunnel it was, have them show us which tunnel it is back out.
No, I think he would.
All right.
Nice.
The
We
cold
would
one.
still remember.
Um,
I don't know. At this point, Lawson's been
Lost?
fed and probably very happy just to be sitting here in the warm room.
Fair enough.
Probably even snoozed a little bit while waiting for the other guys.
A little catnap.
so as you guys get higher in the structure, it takes again about like 45 minutes to an hour to get out. They begin commenting on the amulets and how well they work.
Yeah.
Hey.
What is their prognosis? They like it?
They would have brought like large coats and fur pants kind of things, coverings for their whole body. Then he starts to tell you
Oh.
about how normally they, heat up rocks to bring with them, but it just doesn't last that long, and it's so cold outside.
Oh. Welcome to the wave of the future, buddy. When you're with us, it's business. I forgot where I was going with this. It's good. It's really nice working with this.
It's good.
This city you want to trade with, Worrell, are they very wealthy? Large?
No.
a
36
hamlet.
people.
Okay.
I think it's mainly just like common conveniences that they probably have that they don't, like chairs, beds, other common things.
Or so it seems.
That's my
I
guess.
mean, just remember that one of the racial abilities of lizard folk is being able to craft shit.
Out of bones.
Bones.
Animal carcasses and all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys take the train, which they are very amazed at, back to Worrell, I assume,
Yes.
Yeah.
and park it outside like you did before. The snow elves have set up a camp outside.
Ah.
And where do you take these lizard folk?
Guess we should take them through the main security so that it doesn't look like we're trying to sneak them in.
Yeah, we walk into town. I mean, we don't. He's just standing with us.
All right, and it's almost dark by now, or it's probably dark by now. So there's like no one outside.
There wasn't anyone outside before either, so.
Right. Well, there's absolutely no one outside now.
Okay.
There's never any guards or anything watching or anything like that. Okay.
They're
just
probably
small
like
town.
watching stuff from inside.
Well, it's
Anything.
probably. Would we even bring here in the nighttime? I mean, is that even a good idea? It looks kind of
Well, like-
It's not night. It's just early evening, right?
dusk.
It's like between 7 and 8.
Okay,
yeah, so like
it's not
it's,
outlandish.
it's not that late.
Yeah.
Well, we're up
Still
north,
late,
right?
but-
Yes.
So is the light stay on fucking until like 2 in the morning?
I don't know. I don't think you're that far north.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah. Take them to the tavern.
Or is there an official,
Yeah, do they have
maybe
a
the
town hall?
Jarl, or maybe their
We didn't
They're
find that out when we
merchants?
were here.
Yeah, you guys have no idea.
We probably want to go back into that
All you know
bar
is
before we
Reeve.
bring the lizard
Yeah,
folk in.
I want to
ask
go
them.
back to the bar and ask some questions about like big important people.
And it is later in the day, so we might see more people at the bar.
So the 9 of you walk in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are we bringing
we
lizard
did pay.
folk in?
We did pay him a good amount, so like he's ready for a feast and stuff like that.
All right, so like the second the first lizard man walks through the door, or lizard folk walks through the door, the what little conversation there was like ends. There is nothing but silence. Reeve drops the glass that he is polishing and reaches under the bar and pulls out a claymore and set over his
Hey,
shoulder.
Reeve, we
hand
brought some friends.
and says,
Yeah.
"Put that away."
Everything's perfectly fine.
Did you just mage hand the glass?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that yes, that is what I would do.
Because I say, can I do a reaction to mage hand the glass?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Huh.
I'll wave a mage hand and say, "Put that away," like a Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Set the glass on the bar right in front of him.
Says we don't serve cannibals here.
What? Cannibals? Cannibals? I turn to the one of the lizard folk and I'm like, what is this about cannibalism? I'm asking what the
I
lizard
think
folk
you-
and it's like,
You people let your bodies go to waste. There's much good meat there.
What is
Oh,
that lizard
wait.
folks' name?
Wow, this is like right up Roger's alley.
I don't know. What is the lizard
I was
folk's
about
name?
to say.
I quietly speak to the lizard man and say, "What's your name, son?"
Git.
Say again.
Git. G-I-T.
Great
Ah.
name. Great name.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Mr. Git, you don't need to eat meat like
This is
that
my
anymore
wife.
because now you have a pot of magic stew that makes stew for you every day. You see, where I come from, eating meat like that is an absolute necessity with great religious significance, not to be undertaken lightly, and, strictly speaking, not really necessary in today's society where food is so plentiful and cheap. I.e., now if you have magic stew pot, not necessary anymore. There are some folks with whom you might soon be trading who might be bothered by that sensibility, so either keep it to yourself or, just stop entirely, because it's not really necessary anymore. With the money you're getting, you can buy fresh meat that's not been laying around on the ground all day.
He looks at you quizzically and he says, why would I buy meat when meat is given to me by my
Oh,
ancestors?
it's easy. Because meat that you buy is better than meat you find. Here, and he pulls out one of the delicious sandwiches he's made. That is I don't know. It's a 23. He's like, this is going to be 10 times better than anything you've ever found on the ground, I guarantee you.
But why would we waste the meat?
Taste it.
He tastes the meat. He's like, yes, this is very good.
That's
But why
light,
would you
nice
waste
light
something that you
pastrami,
were given?
pesto aioli.
He says, why would I
Because-
throw this on the floor? And he's holding your sandwich up to you. Why would I throw this on the floor?
You would not throw that on the floor because I willingly, with consent, informed consent, gave that to you. See, informed
Yes.
consent is the backbone of society.
And our ancestors
So, yeah,
give us
at the same
consent
time-
to eat them.
See,
At the same time, I want to ask the
right.
the
I wanna turn to the
bartender
elf and be like-
accusing
Wait a
the
minute.
guy and say like,
Hang
so
on a
what's the
second. We're going to
problem
come back
with,
to you, Roger. What are you saying, Rando?
What is your problem with other people's cultures, and
Oh,
maybe
no.
can perhaps it's not such a bad thing that they're. I mean, would you want a dead lizard man body hanging around out there? It'd be better
to
if
say they
drug
won't
it
eat
down
us?
to their hole and eat it.
No, they won't. They're
saying
not
it
going
right
to eat you.
now.
They're not going to eat you.
He's,
We've solved
as
their.
you're talking to him, he brings the sword down and like holds it in front of him in a less ready position.
Like we solved their
So,
hunger
you
issue.
see, if you're able to see past certain things of their culture, then you guys can come to an understanding, and perhaps we can get some trade going on. And you need those people out there, out in the snow and out in their hole to keep an eye on things out there to keep your
And they're-
little town here from getting attacked.
Also,
He
they're
says,
your neighbors.
"We've done
Just
fine."
be neighborly.
And he says, as he says, meat is meat. So what's different from me than him?
Consent.
That's my question to you.
That's the answer.
Well, why would he not eat me when he would eat one of his brethren?
Because his brother consented. It's like a permission thing.
The ritual, it's real. It's religious.
You're not
it's
here,
what his
Roger.
Brother,
You're talking to Git.
It's what his.
All right.
I mean, you're here, but
It's what his people expect. And just like you don't expect to eat your dead, they die knowing that their body is going to go to good use to help feed their tribe.
but they have been caught stealing the recently dead.
Okay,
Well,
that's
that was-
the problem. Hey, Git.
Is that true?
All right, so Roger, back to you.
Yeah.
Or wait, let's see. Who is Juju? You doing anything? Tennis match?
Trying to. I was gonna try to suss out exactly what their problem was, but now I know because they said cannibal, and then had a problem with it. But they're not. They're cannibals, but the elves are using the wrong term because they're more upset about them stealing their dead.
Well, just in general, I think the elves don't like cannibals. Like most sentient beings don't like cannibals,
They're not elves, though.
right?
They're all humans here.
I have decided they are elves.
Most people don't like. Most sentient creatures do not like cannibals.
All right,
Elves
so,
or humans or whomever.
Miles and Sombra, what are you two doing?
I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm just gonna hang out.
Is there a pending, like, is there going to be a fight? Like, am I sensing that there's going to be a little, like a tussle? Obviously he's pulled a sword out.
So he
did
has
lower.
gone from sword on his shoulder to sword in front of him, pointing down. So he is obviously willing to listen to you, but there is a lot of hostility in the air. So you're feeling like it could go either way.
Okay, so I'm not great with the old charisma stuff.
He still talk. Like he could probably like suss out what's going on. It's like
Make logical
they were.
arguments.
Yeah, I think we have to just probably just talk him down. I mean, I'll help with whatever I can.
Well, let's get maybe Roger.
I don't think I don't want
You
to cast any
overheard
crazy.
this, correct?
I did.
Roger overheard this.
Yeah, you guys are in the same
guess-
bar, but he kind of like walked, you trying to keep them separate, but you guys don't want to go outside, hang out.
Ask him what why he thinks ask Git if he realizes that that's not good in the culture of the humans. Hold on.
Well, first, I'm going to give Git the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say, Git, is it true that your people have been taking the bodies of the dead from this village?
Yes.
Okay, well, just a moment ago, I may have introduced a foreign concept, which was informed consent, and you seem to understand that, because you said your ancestors gave you permission to eat them, your dead.
It is the way.
And it is the way. I understand. I come from a similar culture. I'm from the barren wastes of Acheron, and there is no plant life or water out there. It's just gray dust and whatever you can find and kill, unless it kills you. So in the caravan that traveled there, as we dropped, we all made sure we stayed fed. And it was a very grim time, but we did it out of necessity and love for each other. And we didn't take meat from anybody who didn't offer it. You see what I'm saying? These people did not offer their meat to you.
But it was survival for us. Would you not have taken it to survive?
Exactly the point.
And that's kind of why we're here, right?
It's no
Because
longer
they
an
want to
issue
be
from
able.
this point forward.
They
Correct?
want to be able to trade with this village, this hamlet.
You desire change, Git. You want to trade. That was the deal we made. And trade requires, compromise.
Goodwill. Yeah.
So they give you gifts.
So
that's how it works.
Git says we can agree to that. And the two behind him nod.
Soblin Prolft.
And the
problem is though
the
they're
humans,
most likely going to ask for
the
some
elves?
sort of like compensation for that.
No, he's still pretty heated.
Can I use my inspiration to swap an attunement to the mask of good talking that I have? All right, cool.
Mask of good talking.
It's called the Alabaster Mask of Showmanship, but I call it the mask. Whatever.
Roger slides a mask on his face. He turns to the barkeep. So the barkeep is still going on about, Martha and Frank. Their bodies were taken, the days after they were buried. Their children were horrified.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
what
start
they did
real.
was-
I want to start real simple. I just want to look at him and persuade him to calm down by saying, "Hey, calm down."
He says, I am calm.
That is good. Then we are on the correct footing. The times they are a-changing, my friend. There is bitter blood between your tribes, it would seem, he says eloquently.
Indeed.
The time for that is past. I am not a man of means, or I wasn't, until very recently. And now that I have these means, I've chosen to do good with them. The first thing I did when I got here was I gave your new friends, the white lizard folk there, these brazen amulets which allow them to survive in the cold so that they don't need to bother you going to your village anymore. And we gave them this magic stew pot, which means they don't have to forage for food so desperately anymore, which means no more looting bodies. So if ever that was a problem for you, it is now gone forever.
How do you guarantee
rest
this?
assured. How does one guarantee peace between any tribe, between any nation when war has ended? You shake hands, there's a treaty, and then a lot of money gets passed around. These fine people here have agreed to patrol the wastes for us, and for you, to make sure the roads are safe, that travel may increase, that trade may grow, that more money may change hands, that one day perhaps your hamlet might grow into a village, and then a town, and then who knows what.
He seems, nonplussed.
Fair enough. We've been trying to sell them on.
What would it take?
What
would it take?
A guarantee.
A written guarantee?
Cool.
Yes.
Like a blood trade, beautiful, brotherhood kind of
just
deal.
so happens
No
that
blood. He looks
that
at
would
you
typically
quizzically.
be like.
Excuse me. It just so happens that I am a notary, and I'm happy to notarize any deal between the two of you.
Funny enough, I'm also a notary. So, I wonder if you need help or anything like that.
And
Yeah, I'm also a notary.
So if we draw,
It's
why are we?
true.
Are we all just saying that now? Okay, you can't just say that because I'm the one who's been joking
Yeah.
about it for 10 sessions. All right,
No,
I
I'm
take
a
my claim
notary.
pretty firmly there.
It's official. Listen, got it sorted out.
Well, I assumed Will was just going to forge it, so.
Nah, I got
Exactly.
it sorted out. You give me something I can, pip pop that.
Nice
Right,
try,
for boy.
buddy. But you would have needed someone to notarize that, and who's going to do that? Me. You would have had to get me to notarize your notaryship. I'm very smart and I'm very charismatic for the moment. Can I help draft up a contract?
Is a
we could
contract
all work
really what he
together, probably.
wants?
Sounds
That's
like
what
what
he's
the
saying.
barkeep wants.
A guarantee. I'm just thinking how would they have guaranteed this?
Well, you know what? Elves are different. They want to be satisfied differently than the lizard men. Lizard
is
men
not-
just
These are
want.
humans.
These are not
That's
elves.
Rich, shut up, man.
You're rando. Jesus.
Everybody has their own specific G spots, okay? So whoever's satisfied,
Yo.
it makes sense that the lawful elves
right,
would be
though.
satisfied by
Be right
written,
though.
Oh
a
no.
written contract.
By the
So
way,
it's just
I
sign
mean,
it.
I'm just thinking out loud, but I think that they should just basically go forth and just burn their bodies going forward.
God.
That
Anyways,
way,
No,
that would that,
you
that
can't
would they.
suggest that to them. That won't make them feel secure.
No, I know
okay.
that.
But also on
I'm
top of
just-
that, who's gonna be who's gonna be human side of this party? Do they have a leader in this hamlet, or is the
I thought it
bartender?
was the
You
barkeep.
assume it's Reeve. He seems to be speaking for
Oh.
everybody.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Can I like more concretely determine that with maybe an insight check or something? Just to be sure.
Maybe like there's like a placard behind him says like town leader.
I mean, you can't more concretely assume that. No.
Hmm.
You're already concretely assuming it.
He says, "I am the mayor of this town."
I also run a bar.
Makes sense, though.
Oh yeah, I mean he is the probably only real
Landlord.
businessman in town. Yeah, I mean everybody's going to end up coming in here to deal with him.
I
All
just,
right.
I can't
All right,
think of
just
an
then
easy
the
way
door
out.
busts open.
Oh Jesus!
He says, "Fellow Warlands, I am back!" And he holds up his hands.
Oh God!
Oh no, is it the king?
And he his eyes go wide. And he draws his sword. And he starts charging at the lizard man.
Hold up. Wait.
Oh, I really just going to trip him and let him fall.
What do you trip him?
Yeah.
Give me a athletics check.
I'll just cast hold person. Like I'm not. Oh,
Yeah,
hold
just
spot.
Just
I
cast one person.
Yeah, I cast hold person.
No one trips like Gaston.
Yeah, he'll go down.
No one trips like Gaston. No one
Like
trips
slides
Gaston,
across,
no
gets
one-
like
Okay.
I don't know, wood burn on his face.
Oof.
And like the bar erupts in laughter. And you feel this is like the first bonding moment for the lizard folk and the humans.
Humans.
Oh yes, humans.
I walk
Base
over,
boosted.
go hand out. Eli, I presume.
Yes, you presume well. And he like dusts off
lift
his
him up.
clothes. He says, "You've got quite a foot there, young cat."
No one trips like Eli.
Did you
no one
trip
flips
with
like
your foot
Eli,
or your
no
tail?
one-
I ain't getting my tail underneath anybody's foot. No.
Might step on it.
Sorry about that. We just wanted to make sure that there was no fouls done.
As I see.
So we're currently trying to make amends between the lizard folk here and your township.
He says, "Bah, bah, bah, bah. I don't care what you're doing here. Barkeep, drinks."
They're
And,
free right now.
Reeve
I
kind of
paid for everyone.
nods
Well,
and
Miles paid for everyone.
starts lining drinks up. And the tavern kind of hoots. Like the 8 people in the tavern
Does he give
are
some to the lizard man?
Wits and Hollies.
Are
yeah,
they spooked, kind of?
the lizard man will try your beer.
Oh, fine.
Good.
What is it you call
We're
this?
sharing beer.
And they lap it
Oh,
out.
lizard man pissed. Oh, I mean.
I'm going to introduce this lizard man to hipster bar food and like show him what beers pair well with what sandwiches.
Jesus Christ. Get a beer
he doesn't-
tasting going on now.
If he doesn't like it, I'll press the digitation it to taste like
Jerky?
like
Warm
stock or
blood.
something.
No.
Like
Well-
beef stock or something.
Like human stock?
Josh.
Yes, don't even waste
am-
the bones.
Oh no.
Their friends made good soup.
Please
We're
stop.
setting up a
Should
good.
be honored.
Oh God.
We're
Anyways,
Such a
setting up
delicious.
a good side story of a whodunit between disappearing bodies and who's throwing them out to the lizard man. It's not the lizard man who did it.
I wouldn't have got away with it too if it weren't for you kids.
Wow. I'd
meddling
easily
kids.
just say it's definitely Eli.
So,
Shall we continue on? We done here?
yes. So that was one of 6 hexes.
Wow.
And yet, for some reason, I am like white. I do not know why, but I am tired.
It's almost 11.
Yep.
Yeah, but usually I'm not like tired right now.
I always go through that from myself from like 9:45 to like 10:20. I just like lose all energy, just like. Oof.
Yeah, no, I just like
6 to 7 for me.
Gosh dang it.
It's the weirdest thing. Even when I played D&D like when I was 18 years old, I'd have like an hour or half hour or so, or just like, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, ding, what's going on?
I feel like I just want to pass out. I'm sorry.
Actually, it's the caffeine finally kicking in right when we're ending.
All right, so go ahead, Will.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee because like
we're almost done.
yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I wouldn't recommend you get coffee now.
Unless you're
Unless
staying
you
up for
wanna stay
another
up
reason.
super late.
Before
Elliot is here. He
Yeah, we should-
is the man from the castle in number 1.
hello.
You can talk to him for a bit.
Is he an
What?
elf?
He is not.
He is
Is he
now.
human?
He's
there
he's
any
a
elves here?
Nord.
Oh no!
I turn him into an elf.
He's a BBN.
Drinker.
You just
Is he
just
is
wish,
he a Nord
wish him to
with
be an
like
elf.
with like really big ears, like pointy ears?
No.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
He's big and blonde, and he's
You're
got
danger,
muscles. Yeah.
Looks like that dude on what is it? True Blood is that guy's name?
Oh,
My ancestors are proud of me. Can the same be said of yours?
Yeah. My ancestors were smiling at me, Imperial. Can you say the same?
There we go. That I was trying to find that. Yeah, there we go.
So, you're finally awake.
I
Oh my
used to
God.
be an adventurer like you until I
Yeah.
took an arrow to the knee.
Fun fact about the arrow to the knee. That's actually
Yes.
based on an
Yes.
old expression.
Yes.
You hear
Getting-
it sometimes in American parlance. People talk about taking the knee when they propose. Taking an arrow to the knee, it can be synonymous with getting married.
Yeah.
That the guard was crippled by an arrow. It was that they're like, oh yeah, I used to be a crazy adventurer, and then I settled down and became a guard. I got married. Probably have kids.
Like,
Please don't blast
still-
our village with fireball.
Is that the was that Skyrim?
And I'm like,
Yes.
no promises. Quick save.
yeah, that's Skyrim. Oh no, he just quick saved in front of me.
Oh no.
Oh, they got all sorts of memes for the arrow to the knee.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
My favorite was I used to make jokes about arrows to the knee until I caught an arrow in the face.
This is one of those times where I'm really proud that I know archery.
I used to be an arrow, but then I took an adventurer to the knee.
Stop.
That's awful.
Hey, Rich. Next
Yeah.
time I get
You can-
inspiration, can I use it to in media res sell an item?
Sure. What item are you selling?
I want to sell this universal solvent I have. I'm never going to use it, and I just found out it's legendary, which means I can sell it for probably 100,000 gold.
That means I'm going to design an adventure all around Universal Solvent. Make you
Yeah.
buy it back.
Yeah. That's
The
awesome.
train is
Universal
falling
Solvent-
apart. Doc says the
Universal-
only thing that can solve it is Universal Solvent.
And there's only
course.
one universal
Oh, I
solvent you
just
can
sold
buy, and it
that.
costs 300,000 gold to buy it.
Right?
It's legendary.
You know what I would do with universal solvent?
What's that?
I would put it on the floor right in front of the boss like, and just like trick him into stepping in it.
It's universal solvent, not magic glue. It's the opposite.
Oh crap!
It
my
breaks
bad.
down.
It dissolves any adhesive, including magic unbreakable glue, which is the only thing it
Whoops.
does. And for some reason, it is legendary.
Because it breaks
Well, there's-
glue.
There's probably a
good.
reason for that. I mean, you gotta think about it. There's probably some specific thing you could do with it you could never do. Oh, wait, what's this?
It was written into some adventure somewhere.
They
to
have
deal with the magic glue.
Round Table now sells the street taco pizza.
Yep.
Oh,
What the
How
fuck
does
is
that
that?
taste?
What?
I don't want to know.
Do you not watch YouTube? My God. Tom.
No, I don't watch YouTube.
I pay for YouTube, so I don't have to watch that shit.
Why do you? What?
Yeah, my son's
15
too young
bucks a
for an
month.
account, and I haven't fucking made him an account yet, so he watches commercials, or at least the
I'm like
first
looking
10
at this
seconds.
because that used to be one of my favorite
I'm back.
pizza. It was the taco pizza at Godfather's Pizza. And then Godfather's went out of business, and now Round Table makes it.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, makes me happy.
Oh,
Brings it
please
back.
enjoy.
All right,
Bring
so
it to that.
Elliot can tell you a little bit about his hex. He says there is a ruin there that he once explored. It is some sort of tomb. It is made in the same way as the other ruin that you adventured in. It is entirely marble, and he basically set up camp here, or castle, I guess. Set up castle here to keep an eye on the white dragon who lives in the mountain near him.
Hey, so
Keep an
funny
eye on
story.
it to what ends.
Yeah. What's your deal?
To make sure that, nothing goes wrong.
So funny
And what
story.
happens if something does go wrong?
Then I take care
What are
of
you
it.
gonna do about it?
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
The
what-
funny
what do you
story
think
is
you're
though,
just-
we're trying to make things right.
I just watched you hit your face on the floor, buddy.
It's
Anyone
planned.
hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. I was just making double sure because like sometimes my thingamajigger just like stops working sometimes. Okay. So funny story. We're trying to take it out.
Want to make sure it's not an issue.
Ever.
Well, don't need to take it out necessarily.
He says,
Okay. So it's yeah.
retirement. I approve.
Cool. Great. Do you have any advice on where it is? Like where it layers?
In the mountain near my castle.
Right. Right. You said that. My bad. Anyways.
Well, guess what, buddy? You're in luck because we're gonna go out there and look for this, and you're welcome to come along if you stand 10 feet behind us, and then you can prove yourself to us.
Says maybe. I can keep an
Maybe
eye on
we
you
can
from
get
my
a view about
castle.
It. We're
though.
gonna be out there. You know what? At least you can stand guard, and in case it just mows us down, then at least there's you.
Indeed. I will take care of it.
Sure thing. Anyways, cool. It's probably freezing up there. Let's see.
It's probably freezing everywhere here.
Yeah, true. Is there a safe passage to its den, or is it a rigorous climb?
You would have to climb.
Gotcha. Well, some of us would have to climb. I don't. I'm good.
Fuck, there's that
I just
line
fly.
again.
Jesus.
I wonder if that's the same guy. I was at a restaurant,
Lost
and
in
like this dude was
Lion.
just revving his engine for like almost like 30 seconds, like right outside the door, and I'm like, Jesus, that's so loud. And we're all of us in the restaurant are just looking at the door, like, what is wrong with this asshole? And it just peels out and like, oh, you're so cool with your fucking weekend warrior dentist money, like motorbike dude in downtown Morgan Hill. Wild.
There was a dude who goes over to where I live, literally like 2 blocks away, and they would do donuts in the street just for like 5 minutes. Just fucking spinning donuts. There'd be just massive amounts of tire tread on the ground. This is very just bad. Fucking people, man.
Yeah.
That'd be totally worth getting the exterior camera just to fucking turn them in.
I know. Well, I think they actually caught him. It took about 2 months though.
Thank God.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, does it sound like a plan to take on a dragon next time?
Hell yeah, gonna fight the shit out of a dragon.
And
Maybe we can
evidently,
recruit him. I would
mini
love
dungeon?
a dragon on our side.
Maybe we can explore this guy's castle and see if we can rob him blind.
Or we could still do that idea with making it a train station. I really like that idea.
I love the aesthetic.
Take whatever the highest
Winter Wonderland.
whatever
Castle
the highest tower
station.
he has.
Gonna buy out his men.
Yeah, that's a nice. Is
Oh,
got
he
a
doesn't just
battalion?
live by himself inside that huge castle.
Is it like just a small army, or are we talking about a battalion?
I've got plenty of men, he says. More than enough men.
Oh. But we have
Insight
enough
check.
glory to go around.
Wonderful.
Hey.
And he's shit faced now.
Oh, good.
He blacks out soon after, and Reeve has him carried up to his room.
Oh, Boise.
Reeve's
He's
two
got a
sons
castle
come out,
and a room.
drag him up the stairs. Literally, like dragging him, not like being
Not
wary of
gently
his
carrying him.
shins.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
boom.
Not even his kids take him seriously. Great.
No, the Reeves kids, not Elliot's.
Reeves
Oh.
kids.
Elliot came by himself.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Kind of dangerous for a really rich man unless he knows how to defend himself.
He clearly thinks he does.
Yes, he does.
So you know what? What a fool believes.
Mhm.
All right, so
So we have an idea what to do next session then.
Yeah.
sounds like you're going after a dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hell yes.
visiting Castle of King Elliot.
Oh yeah. Right after.
Indeed.
All right.
Or right before.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm about ready to
South.
pass out.
All right. Good night, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you
Night,
for the
Will.
game tonight.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, anybody still watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hop off. See you guys later.
All right. Joined
Get
late.
some sleep
Yeah,
before you
man.
play next time. Don't be like
Uh,
me.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I.
I don't know
fell
why.
asleep.
Stay
I
up playing
wasn't
all
even-
night, playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know
didn't,
why
but
I'm
I
so
like.
tired.
I woke up at 11 and I felt fine, and then suddenly I was just like, "Oh no!"
Lies. The first thing you say to me every morning is, "I'm tired." I'm tired.
I am, but I felt like equally as tired as I usually am.
So you're
And
normal.
I just fell asleep.
You know what? You know what, Landon? You know what might help? Use your fucking machine.
No, go
Oh
away.
yeah, I haven't told you that in a while, huh?
No, yeah. All right. Adios.
Bye.
Night.
Night.
Right.
All right.
I mean, Jesus Christ! I went from having to sleep 16 hours a day, to finally being able to sleep less than 10 to get a night's sleep.
Like I had no idea
That-
how bad my sleep was, but then like after
Yeah.
having an apnea machine for like 2 years, it broke, and I went nuts. Like the third day without it, I was fucking yelling at fucking the doctor. I was like, "Give me a fucking machine! You see this? I'll fucking kill you!" I like literally
I'm
went off
sorry.
on fucking somebody.
I shouldn't be.
No, no, no.
laughing.
No, that's
See,
pretty
no.
funny. It's pretty fucking funny.
I had to. I broke my machine by letting the porters on the cruise take it with the rest of my gear. So it got busted. Start the cruise, no machine, and so I basically had to trade off with my mom, sleep in the day so I could use her machine, so she can sleep in the night. Yeah.
Jesus.
My friend just he got the surgery that clears out your adenoids and your uvula and just clears it all up.
Uh-huh.
And insurance covered it because he basically says all you have to do is say that the machine keeps you from sleeping and that you need it.
Problem is, I had that done as a child. And
I'm gonna mute for a couple
Uh,
minutes.
You got a lot more flesh in the area now, though.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Good
all
night.
right.
Good night,
All right,
gentlemen.
Tristan.
Night.
Thanks for
a
coming.
pleasure. Of course.
Yeah. No. The obstruction for me, is the weight. It's not the adenoids or anything. But I do have a genetic disposition to it as well.
This is the worst.
Yeah. So I don't think surgery would help. I'm fine with my machine. I love my machine. It helps me sleep. Because no, seriously, before I got the machine, I don't know why I did this, but no, I know how I did this because it was free housing. I was living with my parents at their board and care for the mentally ill, and I would be the night staff, so I'd stay up all night, and then I'd also be going to ITT 3 days a week in Santa Clara, where I'm living in Watsonville. So I had to make that commute 3 nights a week. And I would fall asleep every time. I mean, I had that, even me being a logical human being thought, maybe if I just close one eye.
We all tried to convince ourselves of that.
That's interesting. But yeah, no, it was horrible. I mean, I would sleep on the days I didn't go to school. I'd go to bed at 8:00 when everybody came on shift, and then I wouldn't get up till midnight when I was supposed to come on shift because I had to sleep that whole time.
Yes. Disgusting.
All right, I guess that's it, huh, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Huh?
See you next week.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks again, Rich.